also bring in one good point that I was thinking about recently.
Okay.
What?
टेलीगेशन स्ट्रीम थोड़ा तो सस्पेंस रहने दो, सब कुछ अभी बता दूंगा तो.
Sala.
Are we live? PTC just tweeted his LFT. Well, lol, we're just talking about full sets. Nice. Good timing. Let me get my chat. Yo, Darshan, what's up, man? Pop out chat. Bring my chat here. Go to the classic roster changes sheet. And we're back. As usual, Malav is not in his share. He'll be back soon enough. What's up, guys? It's been too long. And unlike the usual stints, where I just disappear for no reason at all, this time I actually had a reason. My girlfriend's back in India. I finally got to actually be in a relationship. Not long distance. And it was fucking nice. I mean, was bol raha, it's still going on. She's still here.
Hello. Please watch the stream.
Bro, you're breaking up with me on YouTube? What the fuck? No, I'm kidding.
The biggest leak. In stream.
Sieh is going from a relationship with Varsha to a relationship with Malav.
Oh shit! That is like what do you call? One of those when you see those animes and you ship like full fan fiction sub likha hua rehta hai. In like a few years when we become bigger, there's going to be legit fan fictions about that. And Godspeed will be our daddy. What top?
What the fuck? Godfather, bro. Godfather too.
Exactly.
Should have said dad for Godfather, man, not daddy. Come on. No.
Fair. Hey guys, hey Samar, hey PRP, hey Darshan. Sup Shrey? Long time, I know, right? Full on Masti, hopefully. Masti on a limited time frame though, because we have to play Team Snakes at around 8:30. We have enough time, healthy amount of time, about 2 hours. Yeah. How much weight did? Oh, so Malav has been engaging in extremely high calorie consuming activities that you would normally engage in when you go to college, Are I'm talking about biking. Why are you getting embarrassed?
Yeah, bro. What else? Biking in the gym. That's the only thing he's been in.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, but it's I have a long way to go in amount of weight I want to lose. I have a very set goal in my mind, a set body that I want to have. So yeah, that's another 8.5 kilos to lose.
And guys, he's been working out for like what?
But yeah.
Since March, right?
Yeah, man.
Oh no, since Jan. Like I started in Jan. Like yeah, it's almost gonna be like a year soon. Like what I've been eating healthy and like been on a calorie deficit for a year and a half-ish now.
I mean, I have also lost 4.8 kilos now in the last 4 weeks.
Yeah, you made that resolution, no? Like
yeah. 4.8 kilos in the last 4 weeks.
Congratulations.
Without any gym.
Nice.
You lose a lot of good amount of weight in the start. I'm really happy for you.
I will join you guys maybe in like a year, okay? I'm chilling.
Yeah, let's go for it. Bro, Sieh has been promising me to go to the gym since not when he's like, yeah, now when I have less work, I'll go work out.
I don't stay in the same city for long enough to go to play for a gym.
Now you are.
I'm not in a city now. Like, I'm in fucking Gaon, Tirupur, in the middle of nowhere.
Wow.
Bro, I'm not even kidding. Like, I'll go post a story after this, and this is what I love about my house, honestly, but I'm surrounded by farms everywhere. Like, there is not a single building.
Go find a gym.
There is a gym, but it's like 1 hour into the city. I don't even drive. Like, who will go there? But yeah. I have started.
Wait, Provoked is not a mod on your stream? Provoked is not a mod on your stream?
Just modded. Just modded him. Before you even started. Provoked best manager. No cap. Anyways, guys, so we're here for roster changes, of course. Had to bring it back with roster changes. With the amount of mania that is going on. And Malav, you start us off because you were saying you had a point to bring up. So let's hear it.
Okay, so this is related to the franchising point of NG getting the slot. And obviously now they're going to be, it's more or less confirmed that they're going to be making roster changes since we have a much wider pool of players and nationalities of players you're going to choose from. Why are people only talking about getting players from SEA and this region?
Okay, because there's only one import allowed.
To NAC?
Only one import allowed.
Only one import allowed?
Only one import per squad.
But only one import, you have to think about the context of the one import.
Outside APAC. Yeah, sorry. APAC, anything Asia. In APAC. APAC,
outside
wait.
Asia.
Exactly. So,
Huh.
what reasons do they not have to pick up an NA tier 2 player who's been proving himself in the scene there?
But why tier 2? I'm sure there's more than enough NA tier 1 players who are not going to get a
Or,
slot.
yeah, if tier 1, let's say, like, you also have to think about financially, right? Let's talk about, okay, who are the cracked players in fucking the tier 2 scene? Teal Seam, okay, whoever was playing for Teal Seam, some of those players right now have been insanely cracked. Cosmic Divide, I'm sure you can find. Fuck it, like, once that kid gets old enough, Redux, you can sign Redux if you want. You can do, like, so much more. Like, Sim from the TSM Academy, Sim Rifle, like, he's also pretty mechanically skilled and, like, he's good, right? So, I personally think org should be looking like not only at this region, but you can just like like get one import from NA and like get like an underrated talent and just like,
Because
get it.
what Godspeed said, right? That is a very important point because you have Oceania, you have Korea, like
Yeah.
massive regions with insane talent that is not an import anymore. So I
But
wonder
yeah,
if they even look there.
but like one import, you can still get one player from Bahar, right? Like
Ah,
from EMEA or whatever, right?
yeah, for sure. I
Yeah,
think,
man.
but that's where like then if you get an NAEMA player, how does comms work? You know, with a Korean
You're
player
still
or
talking in English, right?
for me
You
still
will
an
have to
Indian
talk in
org in English.
English. No, but you will have to talk in English because every roster will most likely be a mixed roster
Mixed.
except
Yeah.
the likes
Yeah,
of DRX or some special cases which we cannot mention maybe. But
yeah.
Yeah, like
yeah.
I
But like,
think
yeah.
RRQ's owner mentioned on Twitter that he might look to sign. Like there was some banter. I think I saw Sleepy's tweet too about how indoor roster, whatever. Now it's obviously mixed roster, but like that, there's going to be other owners out there who are just going to pick up an entire roster. Like maybe you pick up the entirety of क्या बोलते हैं, full sense or Zerxia
Yeah.
or freaking and Onic, boom. So that is an interesting topic altogether, which we will avoid. Because obviously we're here for how these roster changes will affect our Indian scene, most importantly. Because already there are enough moves happening with RNT Bad Love and VLT Deadly and all of that. Now with G getting the slot and potentially a few of G's Indian players losing their spot, potentially. Don't know who, obviously. But those are like the highest commodities now. Whichever player might lose his slot is suddenly the G to look at for India. Every team is going to want them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So before we go there, Godspeed, I want to ask about Oceania because obviously they did not get a slot whatsoever, and over here you are
Yeah.
our expert on Oceania. So if there are like say, are there players that could easily slot into a franchisee team? Are there
Oh
or
yeah, definitely.
okay, like who?
First of all, the first name I'll mention or drop is Ronsky, right?
Yeah,
Everybody knows explosive player,
yeah.
right? Very good confidence. Second player I would name drop is RDW, possibly the most well-rounded player. Has shown he can play smokes, has shown he can play breach, KO, everything, flex, whatever there is, you can
Yeah.
rely on him to play. His numbers are also very good. The third player I would name drop is very interestingly Tix.
Oh,
um,
the wait, no, that was Noz. Tix was the Brimstone player, right? From the first APAC.
yeah,
He,
Tix can play a lot of
haha.
agents again, like very flex, and his numbers as a controller is very good, right? Um, the next I would say you go for Disco, right?
So
Someone who's
Divana,
proven himself, and
yeah.
but the main player I would say is okay. I might be butchering his name or something, but he's the CS:GO guy, the Tresta or someone. He
Texta,
came
Extra.
along with Texta. Yeah,
Texta, ha ha ha.
That's
yeah.
basically most of this thing is supposed to. Orders
Orders
roster. Yeah.
roster. Yeah.
Oh,
So
but
Texta,
it's interesting. Go
but
ahead, sorry.
yeah. So Tix is not from that roster. Tix is from Bobo, right? Um,
Yeah.
then I would maybe suggest you go for what was his name? Mini. Mini,
Minimize.
a very complete guy, very overall complete player, an IGL, a sort of IGL who knows what he wants, what from his team, how to play his team, very clear in his mind, right?
Yeah, I
So-
think he's good, but don't you think that will end up being a problem? Because most rosters are going to have these big, big name IGLs in mind. Not necessarily, I'm not saying like, I think Minimize is really, really good, but I think they're going to look for explosive talent from other regions rather than brainy talent, if that makes sense.
But I would then recommend that you saw even in a limited amount of time how good the Oceania teams were, right? Why not take an IGL from that? Especially I'm looking at your APAC teams, not your Korean or Japanese teams. I'm
SEA
looking
and
at your
SA
APAC
teams.
teams. Yeah, your SEA teams or your SA team. Why not go for someone like Minimize? Because he'll bring in that sort of experience, that different culture. So it'll be hard to sort of expect what you normally expect from a team, right? In that sense. So I'd say
Yeah.
in terms of IGL, you have two options. You have Minimize, and then you can go for Texta.
I'm not a
But
Minimize hater,
my
man. Come on.
main picks would be RDW and Tix, definitely.
RDW, okay. Not, wait, Runsky, RDW, and Tix.
Like
What's it
my
doing
main would be
this?
RDW and Tix. I'd
Where
keep
is
Ronsky,
Maka?
like, let's say, third on my list.
Yeah, I'll write Enigma Rexy. Guys, Maka send a mess. Oh, wait, I found Maka.
But yeah, Rossi is like an interesting roster this thing because I remember Godfrey and I were discussing a certain player from Oceania that I had liked, and that's not in the list that he mentioned.
Hmm.
I'm not typing Vibor
So
chat
yeah.
because it's not confirmed.
I
Like there
think it
is
just
really
got
no
confirmed in the morning,
post.
no?
Huh?
I think it got confirmed in the morning.
Oh, really? Today?
I think Valo to Asia posted something that I read.
Hold on.
What
Let
about
me.
whom?
Vibor.
Orangutan moved trio to bench, open to open.
That is trio is Ghost Aduka Sky.
Wait, what? They posted this today?
No, Ghost Aduka Sky हो गया था पहले.
Bro, they
IQ and
posted
RGV,
Ghost
yeah.
Lucas.
We will get there, chat. We'll get there. Rexiel, right? But yeah, before we get to all of that, so
Is
I
that
think
correct? Is that news correct?
what?
What? The
Ghost Aduka
the
Sky?
OG one?
It's okay. Let's
Which
move.
I don't know,
news?
man. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
No, Ghost
And
Aduka Sky is correct because they only posted that their LFT has unrestricted free agents, which means they are not a part of OG. Not
they've been released,
Wait,
right?
actually clarify that for me, guys. Like, restricted means you're still a part of the team, but you can explore your options. Unrestricted means you're out, or does it mean that you're still a part of the team, you just can look at all options?
so unrestricted means you're not bound by any contractual clauses or buyout fees. And restricted means you are bound by contractual clauses or buyout fees,
Oh, okay, wait.
basically.
So
So
I'm
it's like
going to
for
do.
unrestricted, I think your org can still
So
control who gets
basically,
to which
yeah,
team is signed to in the end. I think like if
no,
they
not control, but they control the monetary aspect, negotiation aspect of it. For an unrestricted FA, you don't really need to go through the org, basically.
He's a FA, but he's still part of the org, I guess.
So all FAs are unrestricted FAs, but all unrestricted FAs are not necessarily pure FAs,
FAs.
basically. Yeah.
Got it. Obviously, we have to give a shout out to the gods of roster changes stream, without whom this stream would never exist in the first place. My love disappeared. God LSATL, thank you. आपकी कृपा के बिना ये कभी हो ही नहीं.
No,
As
but
usual,
SATL you cannot, right?
cannot what?
Sid Joshi confirmed in a reply to my tweet that the SATL will come into the scene next year in 2023, second half, sort of like.
That's what I'm saying. They're the gods, no? Like, they keep saying they'll come, and we keep speculating. That's where this stream started. Like, see, what I'll show
No,
you.
but if Sid has said it, so matlab they are coming,
No,
most likely.
in that sense, I would say if Thug has said it, they were coming, most definitely. But the idea is every time some external circumstances may derail your plans,
No.
So,
No, there is a lot of difference between Thug saying it and Sid saying it.
okay,
Right.
fair. See, I completely agree with the fact that Sid gets shit done.
No, it's not that. It's just people know. Like
Well, we don't know. Educators, Godspeed.
I mean, Sid. I mean, yeah, it's just a long story, but yeah, I have massive respect for Sid Joshi because, as you said, he gets shit done.
Yeah, exactly.
However, so
Yeah, he was esports was making moves,
yeah,
or at least it felt like that from uh whatever you've seen him. If you're in CS and you knew what he was doing and what kind of stuff he'd done for entity and what he'd built there,
yeah.
it's yeah.
So it's like Thug, is like the mastermind for the business side and everything. Like, right?
Yeah.
He's wonderful in that. But when it comes to rosters, if Sid Joshi says it,
Okay, fair. I would love to see an SATL come in. I think if any org, like they seem to be the most after GE now, I guess, because GE is of course gotten into franchising, so you have to give them that credit. But in India in general, SATL seems like the most business minded org, and I think those are the orgs that succeed in the long term the most. So if they pick up a roster, I feel like they'll plan it out well and they'll get it done. But I have several
Yeah.
sheets of trauma with regards to SATL. Several sheets of trauma. हर जगह
not
पे
godlike.
SATL. Huh? And Godlike is the legit trauma. SATL is the, like, SATL gave us hope. Godlike is just like, I don't want to say it, but I think you can fill in the blanks. Godlike is the.
SATUL is like wala trauma, and
Ha, exactly.
Border is like
Lul.
वो आ रहा है, वो आ रहा है, वो आ रहा है, वो नहीं आ रहा है.
Yeah, exactly. Eastar Esports already picked up a roster, though I think that is more of just, I don't know. I don't want to say it, but I don't know if it's permanent roster or if it's like
They
a
played a
2 month.
game as well, right?
Yeah, they played against Enigma. So Eastar is Micro, SBE Micro, I think.
Yes.
I forgot.
Ah.
Dominic.
Oh, well.
ZSBW.
Yeah, it's SBW. Dominic Cortez and who? I forgot. Dominic Cortez, Micros, SBU, and SATL might pick
The
up
last player,
Chilkar.
I don't know the name. I think is someone called Nayak or something. I don't know.
No, Are.
Like Zera. No.
No, I saw the match. I saw Enigma versus. Shit.
Chandan or Nayak or
Yeah.
something. I remember.
Sami,
Some
Sami,
odd
yeah,
name.
Sami is the fifth in Eastar right now.
Oh,
Sami, yeah, Sami. There we go. Chat में spreadsheet link spam हो रहा है. What the heck? Okay, I'll give you the link, but you can only view, guys. There. Done. Click. मैं दे देता हूँ link. Bro, your chat, you're hackers, man. Legit. Like, one second, I'll show URL. तुम लोग ऐसे निकाल दोगे, like, Jesus. Hi, Arishwai. Jesus. Anyways, we went around to a lot of places. So let's start with the simple stuff, the known stuff, okay? I want to
Yeah.
start with RG because I can personally talk about this because there are some sources who would not like me to talk, but I also got it from other sources who did want me to talk. But RG made a really good deal selling both of their players. And I say the word selling because that's what it was. Like, it wasn't like, it was a proper transfer. Very well done to all the orgs involved. No poaching business, no drama, nothing, just pure business. Mwah, I love it. That's what I want Indian esports to be. And क्या बोलते हैं? I came. Wait, hold. That's. I just saw Ominous' chat. Nice one, Ominous. But yeah, I want to talk about this because Godspeed. What do you feel? Was it good business, or do you think they should have held on? Like, do you think they could
nah,
have held
man.
on?
There's no point holding on.
Okay.
I think back when some other team came for Deadly, it was too soon for him.
Mhm.
But now I think it's the perfect time. I think he's learned a lot of different agents, some of which I'll take credit for very bluntly because I
Yeah.
badgered, I sort of bullied him. But the guy takes everything on chin. Bad love, oh, Bad Love is the guy I had my reservations over when I sort of started helping them, right? Before I started helping them during SCS.
Hello. Masala, masala.
Hello, is that Rexy?
मसाला तो
Yeah, yeah.
आपको देना चाहिए.
What's
नहीं
up,
क्या
Yeah.
Mr.
चाहिए
Sexy?
masala?
हमारे पास you have the most.
मैं रुका, I'm a bit late.
No worries.
मेरे को
Continue,
देखने को क्या क्या
Speedy.
है.
What you
Red
said.
Love, Night Rider, RG, Michael.
So, but yeah, and Bad Love just shined, man, during my time there. जो थोड़ा सा time था. Takes up so much responsibility. It's just a class act, man.
Bad Love. Yeah, I
Bad
think
Love hates being shouted at. No, so I see that is a misconception I also had because of his experience in SATUL. But I guess if you are logical, he understands, and he understood a lot of what I said, and I absolutely love him for it because he's the guy I had my most reservations of, like when I was trying, or when Sharky told me that they wanted help. But yeah, I absolutely love Bad Love and Hirschman there. I love all 5 of them, but like, yeah.
I've liked Bad Love ever since that he made that drastic switch and started playing Astra, and he played it really well. Like way back, like way back. It shows that he's flexible. I like all flexible players. But
I mean,
anyways,
if you look at
yeah.
both changes that we're discussing, right? VLT like getting Deadly and RG, Revenant getting Battle, they're just both purely roster moves where they've gotten players who offer the same level or if not higher mechanical skill, and the player they've gotten has a much wider agent pool than what you were working with and can play those agents to a higher standard as well, right? So it's
Yeah.
just pure upgrades in terms of what players they've gotten. And it's good that they've picked out not like, just like a rotational talent. They've actually picked up someone like relatively new compared to what your old guard this team is. We just have to respect it from both outside. Like that's all.
Yeah, fair enough. Talking about that though, we're crossing certain seas and all that. So, Mr. Rexy, welcome to the stream. Oh, what's up, bro?
Bro, like I know multiple things, but I can't say. That's the problem.
Give us
That's fair.
hints.
Yeah.
Like be like the Sentinel social media manager. Have you seen?
Yeah. And type out some massive paragraphs of
Okay. S12 second half, like cancel it and put it first half.
Oh,
Same
okay.
goes for Godel.
Oh. See, this is why I paid respect to the gods of the roster changes stream at the starting.
One second.
2023 first half. So I see why Mr. Rexy is not included in any of the roster rumors, because clearly Mr. Rexy has some big plans, and I like that. Okay, to be frank, right? I think this is the perfect moment to bring in challengers Ascension ka whole discussion around because I didn't get to talk about it on my stream since it happened, where like, is the tier 2 scene even good? Did Riot plan it well? So we'll go around, start with Malav. Are you happy with what Riot planned out for the tier 2 scene? Or are you still skeptical?
I'll be honest, I haven't been reading up or been up to date with the scene as much as I would have even liked to. So
Okay. Oh wait,
Okay.
Malav's internet just RIP.
yeah, it's just. Can you guys hear me now? Is it better?
Yeah, but
Yeah. Okay. So what I was saying is, I haven't been reading or been in touch with the scene and reading about like the entire program and the plan for the future as much as I would have liked to. I've been a little bit out of touch, but from what I understand, the fact that you give people who aren't in your partnered leagues still a chance to come up in a position where they can still play with the big dogs and there's still like a proper circuit for them to promote themselves in relegation and whatever blah 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 is something that's interesting. But I'm not sure I can hold them they can hold a positive or negative view towards them till we know like more details like a format or TO who's hosting it or whatever on that end.
for
I
me,
just
the
think
second thing matters a lot.
yeah, and for me that's just the biggest part. Like we're in a region where we've seen massive differences across TOs and we've seen all three of our major TOs host Valorant tournaments. We've all seen the difference in all three of them and how they were.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure which one of them Riot would pick to host out their regional leagues or whatever.
All right.
Which is like a bigger point of view for me.
Godspeed?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, challenges, thoughts.
I mean, it's
Tier
good.
2.
It's good. SA is finally recognized within the Valorant circuit, just
Oh.
like Oceania.
Yeah, very true. I actually never thought of it that way. This is our first official recognition as a region in the circuit. That's nice. Let's go.
We finally don't have to take secondary accounts or anything. We'll be part of this circuit
API.
where we'll run Valorant Ignition.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
but
I cannot
Yeah.
talk about Ignition, unfortunately. But go ahead. But
I'll-
what- Rexy,
Yeah.
as a player, what do
Yeah.
you feel? Like, are
About?
you like, like I remember 1.5 years back when I first interviewed you. You're like, bhai, abhi, agar nothing works out, I might just have to go for my mechanical degree. Since then, obviously, a lot has worked out, and now there's a proper scene that you can look forward to. So, what do you feel?
Yeah, right now I feel like the Valorant scene has a lot to offer. A lot.
Okay, so Heaven or Sid?
Heaven?
So that's okay.
Oh, Heaven or Sid? Oh, no. Neither.
Ooh, right. Of course, I forgot you prefer it in the navy. You know, on the boat around the seas.
Is that a fetish? Is that a fetish for you guys?
No, that's not happening. Seven Seas, nikal do. That
हाँ,
can't happen.
Yeah, I know. Like it was just like एक हफ्ते के लिए चल रहा था rumor और फिर completely गायब हो गया ना. It's supposed to be
No,
the
like-
ex Orglis.
Within 7-8 days ही पता चल गया था.
So why did that rumor even come up?
Because they were in talks कि like is there a probability we can do it, but Riot से नहीं मिला. So over. They wanted to, but they couldn't.
Riot से नहीं मिला मतलब?
Okay, you 1 second.
Because my mind immediately goes to the format Mara was mentioning, because there were rumors from Sharky and all before that there's going to be franchising in challenges, but from what I've heard, it's going to be mostly open format. So I wonder how it is involved. I see Godspeed face just processing information, what he can tell, what he cannot tell. With a sneaky
Yeah, he has
flag.
like 5 pages worth of of like
Leaks.
of stuff
I
that we
don't know
don't even
about
we
South
can't even
Asia, to
think
be
about.
honest, but I know about other regions where Riot might not be offering challenges slots to teams directly.
Yeah, I'm back again.
Okay, so a mix
So you
of
don't know what happened. You don't know what happened exactly in the Seven Seas thing.
No, tell
No,
us.
no. I mean, if you can speak out on stream, that is
I
really
don't know
the
if I
factor.
can.
Yeah, so that's what.
Okay, how about I guess and you say yes or no?
Okay.
So, from what Godspeed says, I'm guessing it is a mix of invited teams to challenges as well as some open qualifiers. And for the invited teams, Seven Seas tried, they didn't get it. So they're like, fuck it.
No.
No, I never said it for SA. No.
Oh.
Yo,
Wait, no,
nice.
but
don't
it has
know
to be
about
the
it.
same system across. If it's not the same system across every single challenges, that is stupid. Like, how is that fair?
But it's not, because EMEA had VRLs, right?
Yeah, so I assume we will also
means-
VRL, VRC type का system होना चाहिए ना?
No, I'm saying they already had VRL, so it makes sense for them to give some of them slot.
Wait. I lost Godspeed.
They got speed there. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you
Sid-
pressed your
Sid,
podcast?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a boomer.
Subtly he just put it. Sorry, my podcast. I touched it.
Arey,
So
but
my
the thing
mistake.
is,
Yes, I didn't mean to. I
EMEA
didn't mean
already
to.
had VRLs, right? So there are teams who have been performing and winning consistently in the VRL. It makes sense for them to give one or two or maybe some of them slots directly into their regional leagues.
But same for
India never
even-
had a league.
But same for even SA, na? Like VLT, EG will be saying ki bhai, we've been consistently performing for so long. Why
I mean,
shouldn't
but
we
there
get a
is no
slot?
league, right? There is no league. So there's no historical. Those are just third-party tournaments, right? You cannot.
No, but EG and VLT do have historical performance in the,
No,
I
but
mean,
he's
at
talking about
challenges,
it's
right?
not an
That's not
official,
league.
right?
That's not league.
Yeah,
And
but
that was
I
also
mean,
not
when
official, right?
challenges, VLT, EG both were at challenges, right?
No, I'm saying.
No, he means like
Okay, I'll
VRL
explain it
is an
after the stream
official
because
league.
Okay,
I
you
cannot say
mean in a
that
proper
much in
league-like
English. Yeah.
format?
Ah,
Yeah, you mean in a proper league-like format. We haven't
Yeah.
seen the teams perform, but I'm not sure if that narrative can hold across regions where you haven't set up the same infrastructure, right?
I don't know the logic. All I know is in EMEA there have been rumors of some people or some teams, yeah, been offered
And that's
slots.
interesting because I just don't see why you can hold the same narrative or the same standard across regions where you haven't set up the same infrastructure.
no, but I think the logic I am getting is that we have the structure available. It is just copy pasta into the new structures, the top teams that were already there in that structure, but we don't have that structure in SA. But my counter logic would be that we don't have that structure because you didn't give it to us, bro. They're
Yeah,
not
that's
fucking.
exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
So,
that
I
is
don't
why the
know.
open qualifiers. Once you qualify, then you're part of the structure, right?
Ah, so you're saying maybe the first year is that open qualifier thing, and then from next year onwards we see teams retain slots or stuff like that. Wait, okay, wait.
Yeah.
Anyways, all of this originated from Seven Seas asking Riot something. What the heck could an organization ask Riot? You can't ask for franchising. I can confirm that because only orgs were invited to apply for franchising. They could not ask, and if you asked, obviously you're going to get denied. That leaves challengers, and if you can't ask for a slot, which Rexy said isn't the case, then what can you ask? Theoretically, obviously. Obviously.
I mean, what does it even sound like? Do they not want to play open qualifiers or something? Another Indian doesn't want to play open qualifiers now?
But Rexy said that it wasn't the open qualifiers, Kasin.
Yeah, so I mean, this is not a franchising slot. Did they ask for a grant or whatever? I mean, I don't think financials is the case there.
Yeah.
Rexy, could you give us another hint or tell us,
No,
like,
no, like it will be out then. I don't know. It's not a huge deal, but like it's
yeah,
between the
obviously.
orgs. So I don't know.
Ha.
I can't say.
Yeah, Rexy just DM Malav.
Mhm.
We can get it later.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
सुन के बाद
वो group
डालूंगा,
में बता दूंगा.
ठीक? Okay, fair enough. We'll leave it at that. Seven Seas is not coming in to
Yeah.
be seen.
Also, intruder alert. A kid has joined.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why.
I just wanted to say one thing.
Go study or something.
You should,
Did
yo,
they
yo,
bench
yo,
you for
chala.
like that
Oh,
reason?
okay, bro. Okay, listen. You can add another row, bro. You can add G Academy row.
G Academy there. Yeah. Do that.
I'm just gonna stay quiet. So not talk. But I've heard rumors that there are no academy rosters allowed for any franchisee teams because of the whole system now. Because in league, the system obviously is that main franchisee academy teams play similar format as the franchisee teams. Khatam. But because of the tier 2 system here, I've heard that academy teams are not allowed anymore, which means that because if academy teams were allowed, then they could qualify through challengers, reach ascension, and then there would be G and G Academy in franchisee, which is a conflict of interest. So I think maybe, I don't know. IFCC had a shot. Okay, Team Asura, confirm. I would trust Team Asura. So
Oh, it's like that.
I trust, I think he has good enough sources. So I think.
Oh, does Godspeed hate me or something? I'm going. Fuck this.
Oh,
I Godspeed. If you lose against Team Snakes today, I'm blaming you. Okay.
hey man, Venka, if you join RG, I won't hate you anymore. So
Wow, सही है Godspeed. I'm right here. मेरे टीम को मेरे सामने ही तोड़ दो.
and I'm right here as well.
Fair enough. What about G? Oh, very nice point to bring up. I'm just going to write it down and then we can reach later. But yeah, what about G female is that? Anyways, so Rexy, what about you, man? I'm not going to ask what news, obviously, because I assume you can't say it. But when? Can you tell us when we're going to hear news about you?
Never. Like, I don't think so. Even if
Oh.
you do, it would be a short-term thing.
But you are staying in esports or no?
No, no.
Oh shit. Are you going to study?
No?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, man, that's
shit.
sad.
I mean, that's great, but also kind of sad. Like, fuck.
I mean,
Masters?
just yeah. I mean,
What it is, yeah.
Bro, don't go, please. Record. We'll kick Satan, please.
No, but okay, fair enough. I think I at least understand it because it was one of the first things Rexy mentioned when we talked. Like, it was always the plan, I guess.
Yeah.
I honestly have massive respect for players who just like go back to studying or like go back to university if they know that they aren't finding the worth of time or they don't think it's possible with it. I have massive respect for stuff like that, man.
So,
Like
just to
literally
put
massive
it
respect.
out there though, I want to ask, does the collegiate scene apply only to undergraduate players or also postgraduate? Like, do we see, Rexy, do you think you would even be interested in the collegiate esports scene when you go there? Or too busy with the
No,
studying?
no. I don't think so. I'll try to go into Valorant again.
But
Damn.
like honestly,
Fair.
when you're doing a master's program outside, it's not about the studying, it's all about the networking and shit for the future that you like for your next job or whatever.
Yeah.
So like for that, like I'm not sure how much Val or whatever you can still concentrate on. But yeah, man, one honestly sad, but two massive respect for you if you like honestly just go back to prioritizing education because it's like the backup option or whatever. It's insane, man.
Yep.
And yeah, to be fair, like, it is the better option. I mean, of course, the way you define better is dependent on everyone's subjective, like, preferences. But I still think, in general, if you're a good engineer, it's better. It's just in general better if you like engineering. And I've always got that vibe from Rexy. But uh, was this like Rexy, like suddenly हुआ आपके साथ, like
नहीं
you
नहीं
plan
बहुत
it?
टाइम से चालू ही था बात घर पे तो like
Okay.
बहुत टाइम से and like since 5-6 months I think since June.
Wait, does that
Oh,
mean
all the rumors
wait,
make so much more sense now. Go on.
does that mean that you not being in EG was in the works since June?
No, like the plan was still in progress but nothing was confirmed कि किधर जाना है क्या करना है. So धीरे धीरे like slowly exams देना चालू किया फिर समझ में आया फिर तभी पता चला कि भाई हो गया बस हो गया नहीं हो पा रहा.
Okay, fair. Well, we're going to miss you a lot, but I still hope. I have one guy coming in from NA. I assume you're going to NA, right? Are you going to NA?
Yeah, like hoping so, trying for it.
Chalo, done. Rexy is the newest member of our permanent podcast scene. We'll get Rexy whenever we
Let's
can.
go. Yeah. You have to, इस podcast के लिए 8:30 उठना पड़ता है रेक्सी.
अरे बाप रे.
Timing conversion
It's
ये है तेरे
8:30
का.
right now. You're in Toronto now.
Yeah, I woke
Nine
up at
and a
like
half hours,
7:30.
right? So it's
Yeah, I woke up
7.
at like 7:30.
But right
Wow,
now
bro,
it
good
should
student,
be
bro.
9:30, 9:40.
Good student, good student.
Yeah, 9:40.
You're a good kid, man. My love, you're a good kid.
I was out
Yeah.
partying last night.
I was gonna say, I would question why Malav woke up at 9
Alright.
itself, but okay.
Bro, I've always been waking up like 7:30. That's like my time.
Yeah, so what? I still can poke at the reason, no?
Yeah, yeah. I shouldn't have showed that to you. I shouldn't have showed what I showed
Bro,
you.
even if you
It's
hadn't
like,
showed what you showed, come on. Like, the whole
yeah, I mean,
working
yeah,
out.
you knew that was gonna happen when I went to
Yeah,
the office.
exactly. I've been there, you know? So,
Yeah,
business is very, very.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Anyway.
Dude, I met up with two of your friends.
Huh?
See, I met with two of your friends.
I have friends there? Oh.
Dude, Aditya Kothari and Rishabh Thapar are my brother's best friends.
Huh, really?
Yeah, I spent like a weekend or two with them.
Oh shit, dude. What? None of you
Like
text
best
me.
friends is
Thank
the
you. Okay, nice.
like best
No.
friends isn't like best friends since high
I'm
school.
disappointed in on your behalf, man.
I know, right? Like, bro, nobody texts me. They all meet up with each other in
It's
March.
Sieh.
Huh.
You want some ultimate masala? about Malo's time in L Streak.
Yeah, go for it. Say whatever, man. Go
That's
for it.
not.
Oh,
It's not really Masala. He won't give a fuck. So go for it. Yeah.
I don't care. Go
not
for it.
right
Say
now.
whatever.
Fuck it, fuck it.
I'll tell you, Malu, what
Yeah.
it is later. It is just, you know how it is with people having opinions and all that. Whatever. Anyways,
Fuck shit about
I
simple days.
definitely have a lot to catch up with Madhav, as you guys can see, which we will do
Yeah, we'll
later.
talk.
We'll go
Yeah,
back to
yeah.
this. We were
Good
at
thing, man. Good
RG.
stuff.
We finished RG. I will remove OG here. So, VLT. I want to just talk about VLT for a second. And I'll ask you, Rexy, first. You've played against Deadly. You played against MW1 too. I think MW1 was more of the scene that he just couldn't stay in esports any longer. So, how is Deadly as a replacement? What do you feel?
Like the best replacement they would have like got. I don't know. Like he has huge potential. Like next thing जो रहता है, like for example even Rafuel just like came out and like started hitting headshots as soon as he got a good team, good teammates. I feel like if Deadly just like grasps all the experience from the team, he can be one of the top aimers at least.
Yeah.
Because in Reckoning, like even in Reckoning, he was like good and he was fragging, but it was not in the showcase. Like मारता था फिर भी maybe upsets हो जाते थे, हार जाते थे, comeback ये वो many
Yeah.
XYZ reasons. But like with experience, ऐसा नहीं होता. I think it's a good fit. And it's not
Yeah.
like कि उसको सिर्फ duelist आता है.
I mean,
He
from.
can play KO and
Ah.
everything.
Is that proper, like, entry sort of player? Entry flex almost? Like Cali,
Yeah.
kind of?
Yes, same.
Yeah. So,
Same
and
like Kali.
especially after what Speed said about how open he is to criticism and all that, I'm sure like players like Amitrusu Ace will teach. Holy shit! I just almost lost my quadcast. Will teach him a lot, and yeah, looks like a good move for them. There is another Easter. It is not the Chinese org. No, it is not the Chinese org. It would be all we were talking about if it was the Chinese org. But no.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Godspeed, what do you feel? You know him the best.
What, Deadly?
Yeah, for VLT.
Yeah, I mean, it's the perfect fit. He can play the agent that MW1 sort of struggled in. I don't believe he struggled in just because he struggled in. I just think it was the wrong setup and the wrong way to go about things. I think the exact lineup was very solid, very good. And if they had gone about things in a better manner, they could have avoided all this. But now that everything is done, I think Deadly is the best, the perfect fit for them.
Yeah.
He'll give them the almost the same impact on multiple agents, which is what they want. They want to play more Rays, they want to play more Neon. Hopefully, I don't know how Dav will work around. But one
shit.
thing is for sure that Deadly has grown into a beautiful talent, and credit to the RG players and the management for nurturing such a talent. No,
It's
I
okay,
just
Godspeed.
bullied him.
You
I
can.
just bullied him. Now I'll be very honest. So see, sometimes what happens, I'll give a very anime style example. Sometimes there's a talent, right? But in order to okay, very cliche thing, but pressure makes diamonds, right? You'll never know how good the talent is until you put him under pressure, right?
Yeah, I
So
hope
I put
Penka
him
is
under
listening.
so much pressure. Like
Oh,
there are times where he would have hated me. Maybe
yeah.
not you, Venka.
No, I still hate you, Rose.
I'll bully you just for fun, man.
I'm kidding, bro. I can love, bro. I can love.
but yeah, so yeah, there's no credit. I just joked about taking credit for multiple agents. Yeah, maybe, but the entire credit goes to his teammates who were very supportive and the management as well.
Do you think?
Literally brought him up as like Sharky actually brought him up as a sort of a child at Reckoning. Is
Do, do you
very
think?
took care of him.
Do you think Deadly's teammates are holding him back?
Never. he is what he is because of his teammates.
But that's what.
Every
I
player
think
is what he is because of his teammates.
No, but holding him back means like from reaching his potential. And that's what Rexy's kind of said. In the sense that.
Yeah, like,
No, but
do
he
you
reached
think?
that potential. He broke that ceiling because of his
Ah.
teammates only. Obviously, ultimately, after breaking the ceiling or the barrier, then for the next level, you have to find your new way. It's just like no, I won't give any examples, but yeah, it's just like stepping stones, right? No matter how badly you believe in an org, those are just stepping stones. I mean, nobody would say, let's say if you are in VLT now, you won't say, oh, you don't want to play for a team like DRX. Like your dream would be to go for the
Yeah.
next stepping stone if you're that good. So it's natural. That's natural progression. But he is what he is because of his teammates. I'll continue to say that I have no credit. Sharky deserves credit for raising him up as a child, even though a bit spoiled one in the beginning. But that is where sort of everything changed when I sort of came to help. But the players, the teammates were so good. I would obviously say this reckoning surprised me so much. I have always said this to everyone because this reckoning was something I never believed a team in India could behave like, to be honest.
I think if I joined Reckoning, RG would be the best team in India.
been
Depends, man. I'm no longer the coach there.
Oh shit.
none of us are the coaches there anymore.
Yeah, so
What do you
depends
mean
on
none
who.
of us are?
Mahogany was a good one.
None of yo.
No,
Why is Son budging, man? Can you unmod him?
no. So we're fine with Son. We're fine with Son. We love Son.
I mean,
Alright.
Mahogany did a very good job.
Mhm.
I just laid down foundations, but Mahogany did a very good job on taking it to the next step. And whatever happened. I hope whoever comes, just takes it forward because
Yeah.
I think the players deserve it. Harsh, I have absolutely loved Harsh from
Harsh
Samurai
is
days.
insane, bro. Harsh is
So
insane.
yeah,
Yeah, Harsh.
Venka, I heard you were scared of him.
Oh,
Scared
me?
of who?
Scared of Harsh in the server. You like
Oh,
you
me?
don't want
I'm
you
scared of
didn't take
everyone, bro.
gunfights.
I'm scared of everyone.
You don't want to take gunfights and shit against him. I heard,
Nah,
bro.
nah, nah. I like hide and shit. I
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
I
yeah.
said
see.
I love all five. Hello, I said I loved all. Oh, I bullied Pixels a lot as well. Like if I bullied Deadly, I bullied Pixels a lot as well.
Pixels gave
Yeah.
me trauma, man. Not gonna lie.
When he was in VLT? Yeah, bro.
Pixels gave me trauma, bro. Like,
Pixels Loki turned on the hacks against VLT, bro.
Oh, the bro, he had like 1v4s and 1v4s against you guys
Dude,
only. Like, he was pulling
that
on
icebox
masses
map.
around.
bro, all that is
That
fine.
icebox.
Okay, 1v4 सब चलता है. जो जज लेके वो घुसा है ना, like
वो Omen वाला clip.
Hey, amazing, right?
trauma, bro.
See, there
Trauma.
are some rounds. There are some rounds which you can just explain by saying Pixels, like the
Yeah,
heaven round
exactly.
where he called for the ult that oh I'll go there, I'll take this orb, I'll take the aim main wala orb when we beat VLT in the first map, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we will then enter, I'll take the spike. He had it all mapped even though we were losing at such a crucial juncture at 3v4. It is something only certain people can think of at that moment. Everybody can think of after the match, right?
Yeah.
But in
Yeah.
that moment, it's very difficult to do it and to plan it perfectly. And Pixels is like, honestly, if Pixels is one of those cases, man. If he works, if he wants to work, he'll be one of the best.
Okay, lots of feel good stuff. I'm going to bring back a little more something controversial. I'm going to start it myself. I asked Malav first, but Sieh is like, okay, like every roster Sieh has been to, unfortunately, just blows the fuck up. I don't know why, because I met him personally, and he's a really, really nice guy. A very, very nice guy. Smart guy also with the game. He was on the analyst desk for the VCC. I was genuinely surprised with how good his input was, but never works out in a fucking roster. Why? Why, Malav? You start us off. I want Rexy last for this because he'll have the most content. But Malav, you start us off.
Okay, so I've heard, I know people who have been in orgs on teams with Sai, but I'm only going to hear one side of the story. so I don't know what's happening on both ends as to why what's happening on everything. But I can tell you guys one thing: the end of TR or what happened with the rest of TR with Crosshair going to RG and stuff wasn't clean. That's the only thing I can mention.
Okay.
So, and it's just weird because I don't think Sai comes in with the mindset or or plans that I want to sort of kind of hijack this roster. He's just someone looking after wanting to compete at the highest level and wanting to
Yo,
do
nice.
stuff at just basically do his job. That's what he wants to do. But I don't know what happens in this roster that he plays for or he works out with or what. But yeah. I don't know because I don't think this was a thing in CS. I don't think it ever happened in CS with because I think Entity were the number one team in India for quite a bit, right? Towards the end, if I'm not wrong.
Towards
Yeah.
the start, they were.
Yeah, towards the I mean, I remember how dominating they used to be on LAN, right? I remember one of the only CS LANs I went to was 2018 Premiership summer,
Dublin were.
and yeah, Dublin, bro, come on, Dublin is the most iconic iconic place for
Campus
Indian
clutch
esports.
also happened there only.
Yeah. I miss that place sometimes, but yeah. But I don't know. I don't think it was. I don't know what it is. I really can't comment on something I haven't experienced first time.
Fair. Rexy bhai, you've been on a roster with Sai. Of course, Noble fucked you guys. That's a completely
Actually,
different.
not fucked. It
Yeah.
was like a lot of miscommunications from the org to the players, from the manager to the manager. It was like
Mhm.
complete fuck up. And I think Simar is like a Shani in the gaming scene. Shani like stays for 7 years, and in like for Simar, it's like until he closes down 7 Valorant rosters, the Shani won't go.
Oh, wait, let's count. Let's
So it's
count.
like 1, 2,
Noble,
3,
फिर क्या था
4.
XTC?
नो नो
नहीं,
नोबल के पहले भी ना.
नोबल
नहीं
के
नहीं
पहले
नोबल
क्या
के
था?
पहले नहीं था.
हाँ
नोबल के पहले
एक्सटीजी बाद में आया.
Samurai,
नोबल
XTC,
XTC सामुराई
M42.
TR, M42.
M42 TR 5 हुआ है 2
Okay,
बचा
दो
है.
बाकी.
7G saw that and they're like, nope, we're not
But
interested
in a
anymore,
way,
guys.
so in a way,
XO,
EXO भी ना,
XO.
EXO
और
didn't
एक
pick
जो
up.
oh
Oh,
my
only
god
one left,
6
bro. Let's go.
Oh,
ठीक है.
run for the thing, bro.
Bro, I'm telling
I
you, 7C's 7th roster, it all lines up.
Oh my god. Bro, bro.
yeah.
7C's last
True
Oh,
roster.
Reapers
Oh, हाँ,
wait
true. नहीं, हाँ, True Reapers
no,
नहीं
we
था
caught it,
already.
yeah. No,
count किया
Noble
था
Yeah,
XTC.
yeah count किया
Yeah. Noble XTC
so
Samurai
yeah
XO M42
6
tier.
Guys, I
oh
think so.
my
एक player
god
made org बना लो और उसके
वो
बाद
अभी
आप
खुद
Left
का
for
org बनाएगा
left for
वो बंद
good.
करेगा
No, player made orgs don't count. बीच में था
no he's
ऐसे.
just
ROG,
unlucky
ROG, ROG.
नहीं नहीं
ROG
ROG
coach.
का तो
He
Oh.
was
कोच था
coach.
वो ठीक है
हाँ.
बट वो बस इट्स अनलकी लाइक अच्छा प्लेयर है
Yeah.
वो कैप्टनशिप भी अच्छा करता है लाइक ही लीड्स द टीम नॉट जस्ट इन गेम लाइक कुछ और को कॉर्क से बात करना होता है प्लेयर्स के लिए लाइक वो सब अच्छा करता है वो बट अभी
Yeah,
क्या
I can
करे
definitely
नसीब
vouch for that.
Same. He works hard. I
Al-
think I can do
Didn't
that.
he? Didn't he?
also, you guys remember the transition, right? From him playing different roles to going for Sova. He transitioned into Sova so beautifully at Samurai and then
Yeah.
EXO, right?
Yeah.
मतलब
you can
such a
definitely.
beautiful transition. I told you guys repeatedly about it that मतलब
हम लोग को ही मारा
wish
था उसने
हाँ
30
इतना
Bro,
प्यारा
God's
transition.
Reign से याद आया. Continue, guys. भाई चुप क्यों हो गए सब?
But I vouch. With what Rexy said, I agree with that because I've heard cases of that. Like when he was actively using his influence as a content creator to for the betterment of the org. And that's definitely something I've heard from players in the organizations he's been for. But yeah, the rest of it is just unfortunate stuff. Man.
Yeah, and also Samurai, he bears the brunt जबकि trans अब कम ले गया
Yeah,
भाई.
उसका
yeah,
नाम
true.
मत लो भाई स्ट्रीम बंद हो जाएगा
ओ भाई
But have you guys
हाँ.
been paid? Have you guys received money and stuff yet?
क्या
Yeah.
बंदा
Is
जो
it?
स्कैम करा था
अरे
उसको वो
बस भाई
हाँ
मतलब
वो मैनेजर ना
हाँ प्रेमल में था
तब तो भाई मैं फोर्टनाइट खेलता था भाई 24 घंटे क्या दिन होते थे
Yeah, I think
I
you should go
remember
back to
Yeah,
that.
we're going to
Evan
end the discussion
after
with Fortnite. No more.
after
Yeah, I think you
Evan.
should
sorry
go
sorry
back to
sorry
that.
sorry I'm sorry
No,
You know
it's
that
okay.
trans guy? So Evan raided him once, right? After his whole case with his
Uh-huh.
mother and everything. And so I
Wait.
literally
Okay.
DM'd Heaven and said, "Oh, this guy did that, just to let you know." कि भाई ये ऐसा बंदा है. And then he was revealed as Samurai whatever,
Yikes.
I don't know. Yeah.
He was a
Beautiful.
CGO, I think.
और
वो
फिर
सब
तो जो
कुछ था
कांड
वो.
किए
He
भाई.
was everything. Like one
हाँ.
day we came in, he was the manager. The second day he was CFO. The third day he became CEO. I don't know.
Wait, Rexy, you were in Samurai?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for 1 month. Thankfully,
इसीलिए
only
इसको
1
किड
month.
बोलते हैं भाई.
Yeah, Rexy got
अरे थोड़ा थोड़ा किड भी होना चाहिए पॉडकास्ट में.
G roster mindset.
हाँ, बीच में
Win
फोर्टनाइट
everything,
का
the
मेंशन
win.
आता रहेगा.
Bye.
सॉरी.
Okay, fair enough. I think with
वैसे
that
साई के बारे में एक चीज बोलूं क्या?
हाँ बोल.
I feel like जैसे he was coaching ROG ना, तो उसमें like some of my friends are in ROG. I feel like Sai has he has great input, okay? Like he has great input, but his way of explaining things is a bit harsh. So if someone can't take it, it's just gonna fail pretty
इसका तो
much.
एक ही रीजन आ जाता है. दिल्ली का है.
हाँ
I
दिल्ली
was
का है
gonna say
बट
that.
बट कोई बंदा अगर समझ नहीं पाएगा ना वो चीज तो मतलब वो दिल पे ले लेगा चीजें मतलब वैसा.
No, I mean
But
I
वो
get that, but I spent enough time in Gurgaon, Delhi to know कि like वो वैसे ही बात करते हैं. Like
नहीं
मुझसे
मैं भी
कुछ नहीं.
दिल्ली से हूँ भाई.
नहीं
वो
पर
बात
तू
सही
तो
है.
इंटरनेशनल
yeah,
स्कूल
yeah.
जाता है, तू बच्चा है. Like you
अच्छा
still
सॉरी
haven't been
सॉरी.
exposed to that.
अच्छा
Yeah, you're
I'm not like
16
देसी
also.
दिल्ली
हाँ
में
देसी
like
दिल्ली.
पैंचोद वाला.
हाँ.
मेरे
And
मेरे
it
को
is something that becomes habit. Like it is not like it's like not bad or anything. It's just वैसा ही है. Can't do
नहीं,
it.
but still in the
It's
scene,
yeah, it's part of the
भले उसका
dialect.
थोड़ा harsh है, but it's still better than most.
हाँ नहीं that's what I said ना. His input is great like
The
मतलब
input भी नहीं, the way of reacting is still better than most. इससे भी बहुत
Yes.
बहुत देख लिए है भाई.
और बहुत ऑनेस्ट रिएक्शन भी है. मतलब जो कॉन्वर्सेशन मैंने थोड़े बहुत सुने, मतलब बताए गए मेरे को, इसलिए मैं इतना हंस रहा था. मेरे को अचानक से वो 2-3 सेंटेंस याद आ
Yeah,
गए.
I also heard a few things. Don't know.
सो ब्यूटीफुल भाई. प्योर
Not real
रिएक्शंस.
John Olsen, Maka. But yeah, like this is why I started the topic. Please, Sangman, if you for some reason cut out this part, include the starting part and all the good things we said about Sai, because I think
See,
every
guys,
single
look.
person here knows that Sai is just a very, very smart player and would be a valuable addition to any roster.
My
शनि का साया है, क्या करे? What can?
my IGN stems from like
भाई
my
नेक्स्ट टीम
IGN.
Oh,
साई को
extreme side dreams.
Yeah, it comes from that. Yeah, I saw it in one of his faceit highlights, and I was really impressed with that, and I liked it. So
wait
just
really?
Wow.
yeah,
You're such a fucking dick rider bro. That's so cringe.
तो मतलब
what the fuck?
पहले मेरा स्ट्रीम देखता था, वो रेक्स छाप लिया. उसके बाद
No,
सुबह का
whoa,
स्ट्रीम
नहीं,
देखा और ड्रीम
नहीं.
छाप लिया. क्या
I'm a
बात
very
है?
unoriginal
क्या
person.
बात है?
Very unoriginal person.
एक सेकंड.
Yeah, unoriginal
Did
person.
Tito at some point also write Tito Dreams?
नो वो बच्चा था वो. टीटो सैवेज, टीटो
हाँ, Tito
मंकी,
Savage.
दो तीन अलग अलग
I think
बच्चे.
अभी
तो
मालव अपना
Because
बेबी मालव कर लेगा. बेबी रेक्स.
yeah, Baby Mala. Yeah.
This is
That's what all
corporate
girls call
talking.
me though. That's what all
What
girls
the
call me. You
fuck?
know what I mean?
Baby Malav, थोड़ा time है.
Venka, don't worry. I'll teach you some game, Venka. I'll give it to you. I'll rub it off for you.
FS John Olsen coming into the chat and saying, क्या हाल है?
थोड़ा रिकैप दे दो. थोड़ा रिकैप दे दो सीए.
अरे तो वही बोल रहा था कि अगर मे बी जॉन ऑल्सन गोस टू जीए एंड एक्चुअली सीख जाए क्या हाल है पूरा इंडियन उसको सिखा
Yeah,
दे.
learning Hindi, he needs to
Yeah,
look
maybe
at
it's
GE.
no more like the SA players whoever stay in GE need to learn English calls. Maybe it's जो वेंचर लेके आएंगे हम ऐसे सीखो तुम
Come
लोग
on. Man.
हिंदी. Nah, lol. That would be
I'm just saying I don't condone the word that CS.
Oh, okay. See, this is my Gurgaon. I'm really sorry. I don't condone it
अबे
either.
मजाक कर रहा हूँ. मेरे को घंटा फर्क नहीं पड़ता. क्या
भाई
है
बट नहीं मैं ऐसे नहीं था गुड़गांव जाने के पहले. दिस इज प्योरली 9 months 10 months इन गुड़गांव दैट इज जस्ट कब अब निकल जाता है पता नहीं कैसे. बट या व्हाट कैन यू डू.
सीरियस बोल रहा है. ये मेरी एक्सपर्टीज नहीं है. सब पता है तुमको सीरियस.
Oh, serious is expertise is literally everything. Went from social media manager to production head to assistant coach to what now? Ab kya hai serious?
Player. He's playing the main
Oh
roster.
shit, player.
Yeah,
No, but
they got so Bleed got bored and were like, fuck it, we just put Omnis and Sirius in the main roster and see where that goes.
well, if his
Hello,
Because
they didn't put another screenshot. I was also there.
so like it's like
but
all
you were
superstars
already
becoming
a
players.
player. You already had a player career.
Yeah, I'm returning, right?
Return of the speed.
Hmm.
Let's go. Talking about speed, when do we get to see shirtless streams from Godspeed? When will you become the speed of India?
Hmm. Without the controversies and without the in-game incidents or whatever, but
Yeah, I just
just for
want
the
shirtless
shirtless thing.
part.
That's a taric. We can say taric.
Controversy is very chill, Idhar, because see,
Taric.
first of all, when we do streams, we leak everything. But since our channel is okay, sort of small, nobody clips anything, so we are fine. We are
Yeah,
chill.
true.
So controversy कभी नहीं हो सकती है हमारे इधर.
What about Indian
Because
Valorant agent?
Have you guys talked about the new team?
Which
The
team?
new Sieh team.
got
The kick. The big
Oculus
there
thing
are
you
5.
out
many
already.
questions.
Arey,
But
huh,
I
yeah,
heard you.
HBK.
who did I
I heard you
forget
message.
in this?
Vibor.
Hoax.
Hi, yeah, exactly.
Huh?
Exactly.
What's that new name?
Before he said, I'm not going to type it here actually. I heard that
Why?
too, but because he didn't play. I'm writing known Oculus 5 in the Oculus 5 that played in that Amazon wala tournament abhi, 2 दिन पहले.
He played, huh? We both
He
played, right?
played.
We both played.
I
We both
remember.
Yeah, he
played.
played
Hello.
Killjoy. He was playing
We
Killjoy.
both
Yeah,
played.
I'm
Yeah.
Never mind. Sorry guys.
Also, I'll just read out HBK's question. He's typed it twice. I
Oh,
think it's a
sorry.
very good question. What about lack of South Asian coaches in the scene? Why is that, and why don't the orgs here support local coaches? Any thoughts, guys? Kappa answered it beautifully.
Oh,
कि brown चमड़ी की कोई value नहीं होती.
Same, perfect.
मतलब it is the best answer you can give. Brown
bro,
चमड़ी की कोई value
that
नहीं.
that sentence applies in so many different contexts. You have no idea. That is, yeah. I don't want to start ranting. Never mind.
Simple सी बात है भाई. See, but I don't think it's prejudice as well. It's just like how people talk about white versus black. Like we know we have to work 5 times as hard to prove ourselves. It's just because people think we're shit. I know I've been called shit by so many people in the scene, and I still know I'm shit, but yeah, I'm a bit less shit than I was before.
I don't know. I completely disagree on the white versus black comparison because I think I've discussed this with Malav the most, and I've genuinely experienced scenarios where we are better. I'm not just talking about
Yeah,
coaches
you
now
discussed
anymore.
it.
I'm talking about like
No, I
players,
understand. I
casters, admins, no, okay, not many good observers in India.
Observers, not observers. Not yet. Observers, not yet.
Observers.
No.
Casters are the observers in India half of the time. Hello.
Ha, so
Yeah, that's how
there
it used
has
to be.
been scenarios where we are better, but genuinely brown chamdi की value ऐसे भी नहीं है कि value नहीं होती. I don't mind if it's zero. It's negative. It is genuinely negative value. They see brown, they're like, bro, fuck off. So yeah, what can we do? We work harder
Which is
and
why
hopefully.
I just hope Kappa is here for a very long time in our scene, because you need people like Kappa to say all these things live on stream so people understand all these things. Because
Yeah, Kappa gets in deep.
his
Only the
words,
OGs will
his
understand
words
it.
hold weight, you know.
His
Like,
words are raw. Like खाने से
Yeah.
अभी अभी गरम गरम निकला है.
और होना भी चाहिए. Why should we think twice about saying all these things when this is the truth? मतलब I know I have said it multiple times, but
No,
देखो,
what Tane
मेरी
said
word की
actually
value-
is a better way to say it. With Indian passport is the very important part. अगर Indian passport नहीं है, suddenly that value starts to apply a lot more. I don't want to use the chat FNS part because they've genuinely earned their value. They're not good examples, but
And though they are not Indian. Hello, they are Indian by
Yeah, but
origin.
you
They're
guys,
not Indian.
you guys,
That's what he
wait, you
means.
guys do wait, but you guys do know that FNS was not born in India. He was born in Africa and then he moved to Mississauga. His parents were immigrants.
Yeah,
You
his
guys do
parents
know
were
that,
PR.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So he's not. You don't count him as Indian.
I know
He's just
India is a very welcoming culture, but let's not
But-
make everyone
yeah.
Indian.
No, he's not even calling them Indian. No, he's just calling them
Bro,
brown
ये
people.
Yeah.
optic ये is Indian. What do you say?
Ah,
Yeah,
oh,
Yashwathama.
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 Ooh, dude. Since we mentioned yeah, He said he got a crazy $1 million APAC offer. Which org do you think that was
Bleed,
for?
bleed.
Bleed is not there in franchise, bro.
वो किसने बोला था फिर बहन चोद?
I think it's
he didn't
RRQ.
say-
They have the
didn't
most
say-
money.
No, I heard
He
bleed.
didn't say
Hundred
he got
thieves.
an offer from a franchise APAC team.
100
Yeah,
thieves.
he just said he got an offer from an APAC team. So yeah, the $1 million is a bleed.
Yeah,
I
see?
think
Yeah,
RRQ.
what's good?
Godspeed,
What's good, CA?
man.
What's good, bro?
RRQ, bro.
Godspeed's
RRQ. I'm telling
Godspeed's
Abhi bhi
smile.
RRQ.
Godspeed's dude, fuck everything. Godspeed's
Oh,
smile
shit.
and
I
the
didn't
way
see it.
he's
It's
looking
either
right
it's
now is
listen,
everything. It's everything.
it's either bleed or
I'm
it's
just
it's
laughing
either
at people's reaction.
it's either bleed or it's RG, bro. उनमें से है क्या?
RG made a bank selling
1 million per year
deadly.
तो कुछ नहीं है भाई.
Yeah.
इसने बोला franchise में नहीं.
Holy
But वो वहाँ जाएगा क्यों?
Bleed, like, M8 has cojones, you know? Like, balls is not enough to describe it. Cojones.
Dude, it's just like, it's like the art of cold emailing. Just fucking sending
No,
out
I
offers to
need,
every player out there.
I need courses on this, bro. I've been cold emailing so many people, but yeah, I controlled myself this time.
Yeah, but I
And
don't
also,
think
I
you're.
don't know about Bleed, whether Bleed offered or not. But there are rumors. Some reporters have mentioned 2 to 3 orgs, and one of them have been Bleed. Like
Who are
them
the
mentioned.
other
But
orgs in question? Talon, RRQ?
maybe there were no other orgs mentioned in the report.
Ah!
I don't know. But,
Nice.
but
God, is
there are
Godspeed
reports.
still in bleed? Godspeed, are you in bleed?
Yes, I'm in Bleed.
Nice.
Yeah. Bleed our
It's like a
collaboration with
movie.
G2.
Can bleed like take me, bro? Like janitor or
मैं
something?
का कैमरा बड़ा करता हूँ. Let's say that again. Bleed are in collaboration with G2. Okay, no smiles. No, there is a
No
smile.
smile,
There is a
yeah.
smile.
I don't think any org right now wants to.
Wait, I'll try serious. He says he can just listen.
Oh shit.
Wait,
But
but
serious,
Do I
you
have
can
right
talk
is it?
about.
Serious
Wait,
now.
how many orgs want to collab with G2
I
right now?
cannot drag.
Any org will collab with it. I'm dragging. Serious, you can talk also. You don't have to just listen. I'm pretty sure at this
Reddit.
point you have the most news in this scene. And I don't think
What?
I'm mistaken.
That's true. That's true. He does know the most.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
serious,
pretty
can you
sure.
leak your sources?
But
Can we
I'm
be
just here to
friends,
listen.
Kenny?
That's all. I'm just here to
Be
listen.
friends, serious? Can we be friends for your sources?
मैं सिर्फ
Sources.
सुनने आया हूँ. ये
Oh,
मेरा
wait. Did you guys see Serious's Discord picture? Did you guys see Serious's Discord picture?
Yeah.
Did you guys see it? Yeah, it's all lining up now, guys. It's all lining up.
Oh!
It's
wait,
all lining up.
let me show the stream.
It's all
It's
lining up.
like-
Just for sources, hello? Am I hearing that right?
guys, this is serious.
So does Blade have any vacancies for collegiate students from NA? Do you all want a Canadian collegiate roster?
Hey, कौन ये? Who is this guy?
You need any
ये मेरा खुद
castles?
का नंबर
yeah,
नहीं लग
yeah.
रहा.
It is Yashwathama, bro. Hello, how can you
Yashwathama,
not recognize him?
He's
That
better
is
than Venki.
Yashwathama.
But that's Ye.
Bro.
Yeah, it's
Bro.
Yashwathama, man.
No, wait, Venka, are you serious? Like, how do you not? Do you see
No, I
the
couldn't
specs?
see the. Array, nahi, wo change. It wasn't animating for me. It was just the purple thing.
Ah, okay. Fair.
ये मेरे expertise
Why were you
नहीं
so
है. I like to
negative?
repeat.
Why were you only casting? I was not casting also. I did one event because Crips asked me to, and I was inactive because after 3 years of long distance, I got to actually experience a relationship IRL.
Bro, we know you're dating someone. You don't need to say it like the fifth time to us, man.
Bro, he asked me.
Yeah,
He's
what
one of
the
the
fuck?
OG viewers, so I have to reply, no? But I'm
Damn,
back,
my
guys. I'm
man's
back.
trying to rub it in.
Let's just spin it. Let's just spin
Yeah,
it.
Hey,
yes,
hey,
guys.
Malak,
He is in a
you
long-term
don't get
relationship.
to complain about rubbing it in anymore, okay? Maybe Godspeed can
I was never having issues with it. I was never having issues with
Okay, fair. So
with
you
rubbing.
don't get to complain about
I was
it.
never having issues. Yeah.
Sarki sir, देख लो आपके player को ignore कर. वो
किसको ignore किया? Oh, it's GX bleed. No.
Wait, Sharky, how much money do you guys make selling?
Was confirmed not happening. I mean, we can talk about this because this was publicly talked about where GX bleed apparently G got an offer. I think Rushi talked about it on stream, if I'm not mistaken. He didn't mention bleed.
Did he really?
He talked about the offer without mentioning bleed, as far as I know, and it is disclaimer. I am linking that to that, and it might be purely speculation. But there were also reporters on Twitter mentioning how G rejected an offer from Bleed after initially accepting it. And Rushi talked about how he similarly that offer fell through, whatever.
I never saw such reports. I think
I
he's
never
not
saw
right.
such remarks.
Yeah,
The only thing I am
Wait.
seeing
Showing us
is a
thing.
smirk on Godspeed's face right now.
Godspeed, this is a trap.
That is report enough
It's
for
a
me.
trap, Godspeed.
No, I'm saying I never
It's a
saw
trap.
such reports. I think it's wrong, right?
Don't give any emotions. Don't laugh. Don't cry.
No,
Don't do
wait.
anything.
I
It's a trap.
definitely hold on.
Bruh, nah. This guy has some nice level sources that even I
Honest,
don't
I'm
know.
saying I didn't see any.
I
I
hope
think
I
it's
didn't
wrong.
expose someone who told me in DMs.
Ah,
Yeah, shit. Okay.
Godspeed
If I
drinking
did,
water.
I'm sorry.
Sorry about
I
that.
guess.
Yeah, it's absolutely BS is what Omnis is saying.
Ayo.
agree. I have a Omnis wouldn't lie. He's the player. He can't lie about that.
Okay, but I heard a rumor that the offer Rishi was talking about on stream was actually an offer from Bleed and it fell through. But maybe it didn't fall through and Pixels is actually what Pixels mentioned is actually legit because MA did mention that they're going through a merger and acquisition process where they're going to be potentially
I'll just say लोगों ने वो M&A वाली चीज बहुत ज्यादा सीरियसली ले ली है. I'm just saying.
well,
बहुत
if the
ज्यादा
owner
सीरियसली ले
tweets,
ली लोगों ने.
like obviously लेंगे ना क्योंकि franchise apply नहीं करे तो it must be something serious.
I mean,
Right,
कुछ
serious?
ज्यादा ही
Yeah.
सीरियसली ले लिया उसको. I'm being very honest.
Okay. So you're saying it's something
Overthink
that
कर रहे हैं लोग.
might like इतना कुछ advance नहीं था basically.
And I'm just here to listen. That's all.
Yeah, good. Dude, at this point, Sirius knows. Sirius is like अपने region का Bodog. Like he knows if he says something, it's gonna end up on Reddit.
Oh, no.
Don't insult me by calling me Bodog. What the
Oh
fuck?
Not Bodog. Okay.
no. Serious
A
is अपने
legit
region का
reporter.
judge. He's the judge of our region.
No, not in George.
Yeah,
Dude, George
see,
is about.
what Omnis is saying. The M&A doesn't mean it's Valorant. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it
Who
can
knows?
mean it's CS, obviously.
Who knows
but
what it is? Yeah.
They're
It can
in
be anything,
Valo.
bro.
So we would assume it's Valo because, like, look at the tweet, right? It talks about why they didn't apply to franchising and that they're still in the play for franchising because of the M&A. So obviously people are going to assume it's Valo.
I think another reason we didn't apply because we are quite new. It's not even been a year. The bleed is up, right? So I don't think it makes
True.
sense to
I
apply
mean,
right now.
G is the youngest org to have gotten partnered, and G is like 8 years or 10 years
But
old.
still,
right?
they're still like, wait, so 8 I didn't know. I was gonna say 5 plus, but yeah. अभी हमको
Yeah, I
तो
didn't
like
know
it's
8
not
either.
even one year. Complete भी
Yeah.
नहीं हुआ bleed को. So I don't think
And
it
G
makes
is the
sense to apply right
youngest
now.
with 5+ years.
Mhm.
तो सोचो, like,
Doesn't
M&A
matter
is
about
merger
money
and
and all, but
acquisition, guys.
yeah.
Okay, fair. Either ways, I think
M&A
Bleed
is
has
mana.
set certain standards in the scene, which everyone wanted for a long time. So I hope you guys aren't going anywhere. That's the personally at least.
Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. And if you guys are going somewhere, please bring a lot of money with you. With whoever you're merging with. Koi is 9 months. Koi is not 9 months though. The entire foundation of Koi is picked up. Wait. No, that's Heretics. Actually, never mind. Koi, actually,
Koi
yeah, Koi
is-
is also young. No, I was thinking
But Koi
Heretics
is-
literally picked up from another org.
So, but Roshindra said that Roshindra Sinha wrote in his tweet that the youngest org to get partnered.
Wait, I'm curious about this now. How old
But he
is-
mean it regionally. Because Koi is
Yeah,
what
after he
like
got
by.
partnered.
I think he just meant.
No, he meant in the 30 teams, as far as I remember.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're right. Koi is less than a year old too.
Really?
But I mean, Koi is Ibai and PK's. That way, crew is also
Yeah.
not that
Bro,
young.
look
I
at
mean,
their
not that old.
sponsors.
Oh,
Yeah,
Koi has.
Hi, Ibai and
Dude,
Jared.
It's peak,
they have more money. They have enough money to do whatever they want in the scene. Because I don't think many people know how big Ibai is as a content creator in Spain.
TRX is younger, झूठ बोला ऋषि. Hello, Sukamal.
Oh shit. Oh, hi,
Yeah,
hi,
TRX is
Sakura.
younger.
Jhoot
Kamal,
wala Rishi.
please,
Fearx is
please,
there.
my friend wants a riot buddy. Okay.
Yeah,
Please,
that's
I'll
true,
DM
actually.
you.
I think he
I
ran out
don't
of
Yeah,
them.
even
my
I
friend.
want one. Yeah.
He said January में वापस आएगा.
It's okay, but my
Dude,
friend
I've been
Pranay
telling.
wants it.
See, but since whenever I've been telling you that you get me one, when did I tell you to get me one?
Wait, why do you think I
I think
can't?
it's
I
for that.
don't work for Riot. Hello? How am I linked to
Bro, I
Riot?
told you were gonna be like, you're like, I'll
I
get you
am
one. You're
a
like, yeah,
noob
I got you
caster
then.
जो गलती से एक दो बार
Yes,
स्ट्रीम
like,
कर
I
लेता
got
है
you though. I'm
और
just
एक दो
kidding. I
बच्चों
don't
को
even have
coach
I
कर
don't have
लेता
a
है.
PC, dude. I can't.
अरे now तो you'll win
Yeah.
collegiate NA title and you'll get Riot का trophy.
Like,
Let
win,
somebody.
bhai, win. Kidhar, hello, win.
Who knows? You might end up as Sirius's coach.
Hey, oh, Sirius is going to study.
Yeah. Serious cover university. Serious, when are you coming to Canada?
Huh? What? Sorry,
When
I
are you
didn't
coming to
get you.
Canada?
October.
Huh?
October next month.
Aja, we'll vibe. We'll go out. Party करेंगे, party.
And Malav, like how many people in NA collegiate can say I got a team into franchisee? Huh? Huh? Come on.
Bro, I showed that to my university team and they didn't give a fuck.
They're noobs.
You're like, yeah.
Ellie going blaze. Oh my god.
To the end of game also. Nice one, Sumo. That's good.
Wait, what is Blaze is the CS team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
ऐसे एली में भी थोड़े मूव्स हुए हैं.
दिल्ली में भी हो रहा है.
Yes.
क्या हो रहा है?
Yeah? This is chill code server, the place to get leaks now.
एक तो fucking Shivi joined and Rossi joined for like
Yeah,
2
that happened. That
days.
everyone
Oh
knows.
yeah, I forgot to write Shivi, but yeah,
Rossi joined
Shivi-
for like 2 days and then he I don't know,
No,
they
Ross is
removed
still
him
there.
or some
Ross is
shit.
still there. Ross is still there.
No, he tweeted out LFT or some
Nah,
shit.
nah. I asked Sense. He told he's still there.
Okay.
Okay.
गांजा
Interesting.
मारता लगता.
तो मतलब उसको लिए, उसको बोला निकल, फिर वापस ले लिया.
मूड स्विंग्स.
Actually.
What? Sounds like Indian rosters. But okay. Razi tweeted LFT after. I guess they're just playing with him till they find someone.
Okay. Lucia and कौन Rafa?
Lucia
Yeah,
Rafa are
Rafa's
out.
out.
They've been out for
Yeah,
a
they're out. They're out.
Oh shit.
और
Wait,
एक
is it
कुछ
veto
तो
time?
ऊपर नीचे होने वाला है एली में.
Well, okay. If this is happening, then I assume Marzil is out. Cause no? Cause Marzil Hevan maybe together, no?
No.
So Marzil staying, Ellie, really?
I think so.
Marzil Heaven reminds me of something.
Nice. Marzil, Rossi, fake Rossi, RVK, DZ, Raf, Kara. What is this? Your fantasy
So
roster.
Kara has already joined a Valorant team for people who do not know. It's called what is it called? Pate or something. It's something with P or something.
Pate Puja.
He's already I don't know, but Kara has already joined a Valorant roster, guys.
Okay, for a noob who did not come from CSGO, please educate me. Who is Kara?
Kara is a player from I think Maldives. नहीं किधर का? He's from Sieh.
Wait.
I don't remember where. Maldives is it? I don't know.
Outside of India, SSA.
Malaysian buddy. Okay.
No, not Malaysian. Kara is Malaysian.
Okay, so he's a CS player basically, who used to play in India.
Yes, crack.
CS player
Not
of
in India,
one of
but for an Indian team. He
Or
never
an
actually
Indian
came
team.
to India.
Yeah, because the York shut down before that, or they just went to Valo or whatever just happened.
Yeah.
That time.
So Kara
But yeah,
joined
from
that team, na Artisan.
Artisan, yeah, they played everywhere. But from what I've heard from people who played with Kara, that Kara was mechanically extremely skilled. Like one of the higher
Kara and
skilled
Raf.
players in a region.
Kara and Raf, man.
And I've even heard comparisons comparing Kara to like Paper X players like like Forsaken and stuff.
Oh wow, that cracked.
Like that's how mechanic that cracked. That's what I've heard.
Holy
I can't vouch for
jeez.
that because I don't remember watching much of him playing. I'm sure Rexy and Godspeed have a better idea.
He was not that cracked, but like I feel Raf was more mechanically better than Kara. But Kara had insane hopping skills. Insane.
Yeah.
Like his positioning was like too good.
Wow.
You can't predict that hopper.
I remember his performance on a Vertigo map on some match where Artisan were playing or someone, I don't remember which team, but amazing. His positioning, like Rexy is saying, he just gets kills thanks to his positioning. Like he doesn't need to be flashy or anything. Whereas Raf, as he says, is more your
He's like
talent
up to
oriented.
like 2 bullets, 3 bullets. That's all he
Yeah.
needs. They used to play on like 150, 200 ping on Mumbai servers. At least Raf did. I don't remember Kara. Raf used to play on that ping.
Okay. I would love to see these players in SA. I think it's how do I put
No,
this?
but
There's
Raf,
yeah.
sorry, but Kara joined Path Esports, right? Like I said, and
Are they SA
it's
or
a
SEA?
Malaysian org.
Oh,
Malaysian
SEA.
org.
Okay. Saj, I think there's a lot of SEA players that SA players that can be called out for getting a little too comfortable in the tier 1.5 scene almost, not 1, not 2. Because 2 there's a lot of
Hello,
chaos
Venka.
always.
Venka.
क्या हुआ? क्या बोला? मैंने सुन नहीं रहा था. Fuck. वो
Untap God, I don't know. Someone in chat said Untap God aren't they? So I guess I don't know. But okay, interesting. Oh, sure, card being called out. No, we're not tier 1.5 yet, boys. It's very much tier 2. I will say it out loud. I think anyone calling Chilcot tier 1.5 is just stupid. Tier 2, tier 3. Let's see. इतना मसाला तो सीए का लाइव पास्ता में भी नहीं. Wow. First you come eat my pasta, then you decide to come.
And Sukamal, you come with us off stream and you
Yeah, exactly.
enjoy.
That's
you'll
where
enjoy.
the
Sukamal.
there's certain
Maybe
things.
one of these lands I'll be able to attend, and then
There's quite a few opportunities in the next few months, I think. For obviously, I mean
Don't
things
like
like
God's
DreamHack and all that, and not
I
other.
just read what Ominous is written, okay? And don't react to it or say anything, but just
I heard R&T are DMing people because they need an analyst. Wait, that means they DM Dominus. What? For sure with Varun Batra. Oh, okay. Perfect topic to get this off. Because I have my veto to go for in about 15-20 minutes.
Wait, do you have a match?
Bruh.
भाई मैं खाना खा रहा हूँ.
हाँ तो आधा घंटा है bro. खा.
Oh.
Anyways, Varun Batra. Okay, so how do I say this? I've been hearing very confirmed rumors about an Indian agent for. Wait 1 sec. I'll tell you exactly how.
So let me just say, no one's gonna use that shit, bro.
What?
That agent's gonna be trash.
From what I've heard about what the agent is, I think it's going to be the best controller in the game.
The best?
January 2022 is when I first started hearing, so 9 months, I guess. The best controller in the game is what I've heard. Ankit Pant, yeah, lots of rumors about Venom being the voice guy for that, which makes sense. Bhai, Venki, you live in a different world. You live it. But what I'm curious about is like, what do you guys feel about, the legitimacy, almost like the recognition this gives to India? I feel like we've got a slot in franchisee. We've got an agent from India. Coming from League of Legends, this is like, holy shit. We couldn't even imagine, right, thinking India exists in League of Legends. Like obviously there's no player base. But in Valorant, wow. Like India has actually literally got onto the map. So what do you feel? Like, do you think this will be, the, how do I say this, nail in the coffin for, yeah, Riot is taking India seriously? Or is like more of a step-by-step process? Like thoda. Godspeed is in pure thinking mode. So maybe we come back to Godspeed in a second. Rexy, what do you think?
no.
Oh, go for it. Godspeed.
No, please, Rexy. I was saying
नहीं
something
मैं
else.
like I was like, I'm doing something.
Okay.
A bit distracted.
Naila aa gaya. Huh, true. But Naila wasn't even acknowledged to be Indian. She was Indian origin. Varun Batra is Indian. Like, okay, if Varun Batra is his name, but the Indian agent jo bhi hai, on the map it shows he went from Mumbai to Kolkata to somewhere in the northeast, I think, then to Rajasthan. So he's clearly using Indian artifact. Like, it's pure Indian origin, not like Indian person kind of thing. You know?
नहीं जाने देता भाई उसको.
हाँ भाई फिर उधर ही खत्म हो जाता. Guys,
But do you think the
Back,
lore
back.
says that he's going through all these cities or places where there is a chunk of hydro energy, and then ultimately the last point shows Rajasthan, so
Saraswati.
he's maybe trying to channel his energy and transfer water there.
No, I
What
think
am I hearing?
I think they're going to go back to the lore, which recently got scientifically confirmed that the mighty river Saraswati, which was supposed to be mythical for all these years, people found evidence of a riverbed. So maybe they're going to connect that somehow, and Saraswati has radianite or some sort of artifact or whatever, blah blah blah.
The Radianite?
No, I was just joking. कि राजस्थान में पानी वाला joke.
भाई
I
CS
He is
stupid bro.
he is like too
He
deep into
is
this to like
stupid,
realize
bro.
the joking.
Bro, I'm not like I genuinely think there is room for lore there
Wait, but
because
it's
I'm a
gonna
big
be a
fan of.
controller, right?
Yeah, I agree with your Saraswati. I
Is
also
it-
read on it.
Is there gonna be a controller?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And वो smoke किससे करेगा? Like मिट्टी से?
It's like
Rajasthan
water
की मिट्टी.
bubbles or something like that. Bro, stop. Can
Fine,
you stop
it is-
stereotyping and shit? It's like
It will
water bubbles or
exactly
something.
be like bubbles, because
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
But you can
Here,
feel.
ask him about EG.
Doing so.
Yeah, Excali baited the shit out of us saying,
Kali!
I'm leaving, and then he's like, he's an Asian.
Well, Excali
Biggest
is
farmer
the
India can never
yes,
have.
what Rexy said. Best farmer India. Excali, please tell us. Say, please, bro, help me. Man. Wow, lol. So how will I help you in English if my analysis got you?
Aren't he needing
Got
an
it.
analyst?
Nah, never mind. Anyways, I was taking it seriously because I love Indian mythology. I'm not gonna watch Brahmastra, never mind. But I love
Yeah, bro,
reading
same.
about.
Legit same, legit.
L. You cannot watch it from us with them. Yeah.
Bro, my girlfriend watched Brahmastra. She said the graphics were great. The story was dog shit. I
Bro,
only
you
care about
mentioned
the
your
story.
girlfriend like 7 times. We get it, bro.
Okay, bro. An anonymous source watched Brahmastra and told me the graphics was dog shit. Graphics was good. Story was dog shit. So
Better.
whatever.
Would you watch it just for the cost, though?
No.
Isn't Brahmastra like a continent? I mean, a state? That's
It's a
Those are
complete
that's
different.
Maharashtra.
What the fuck?
Bro, what the fuck is this kid on? He's confusing
He's
Brahmastra and
literally-
Maharashtra.
कौन
Bro,
बोला ये इंटरनेशनल स्कूल में कौन था वो?
Bro, what the fuck? Get out of here, bro. What the fuck? Get out of here, my guy. Get out of here. Yeah, like, look, just mute your mic. Mute your mic.
तो फिर मैं
Bro!
देखना चाहिए था Fortnite की जगह.
Bro, online class नहीं गया मैं.
I'm just gonna say he was a Fortnite player and that should explain everything. You know?
Bro, I'm literally carrying. Yo,
Yo, I'm
You
not
IGL?
I
saying.
think so. We should do.
Guys.
we sh-
एक सेकंड. मैं IGL हूँ, मुझे disrespect मत करो, please.
but I
But
think
you're
so
also a
we should do one
Fortnite player.
podcast for Fortnite kids.
Why do you guys एक second? What do you guys have against Fortnite, bro? I like earned so much bread.
L game.
It's Fortnite, bro.
Congratulations.
Fortnite literally
Congratulations.
best world history में सबसे बड़ी गेम.
Huh?
मैं जी ज्वाइन करने वाला था, ये भी लिख दूं. मैं जी ज्वाइन करने वाला था.
Yeah, but how's that going for you, huh? How's
मैं
that
फिर
going for
Valorant
you
सर्च कर
joining
दिया ना.
G?
वो तो भाई दोनों गेम में फेल हो गया वो तो.
Yeah, they don't want
Okay,
you.
before I get cancelled by Riot, let's now talk more about Fortnite. No, there's good games and then there's Fortnite. Okay, so
Okay,
let's leave it at that. To be fair, it is fun though. Recently, I also started.
Yep, thank you.
But it's not competitive.
Yeah, it is
at
fun.
all.
That is why I said a different podcast episode for Fortnite kids. All Fortnite.
So
kids.
basically, half of Chill Card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think there are multiple more talents from Fortnite. that are yet to be discovered by the Indian scene, and it's just a
I'm
shame.
telling you, Fortnite has the most mechanically skilled players, Valorant, man. Look at Benji
Okay,
Fishy, bro.
can we ban him?
Bro, एक second. You have Benji Fishy, you
I
know,
know Benji
Fnatic, Doma and Mistake. वो दोनों
Yeah.
Fortnite से आए हैं, ठीक है?
Who the fuck is ye?
ये भाई ये तो मतलब वो लकी है वो बंदा.
Do you
वो
know
कुछ भी
Fnatic?
मतलब.
Pura DRX.
Bro, सच बोलो मुझे DRX के पांचों प्लेयर का नाम भी नहीं पता, but
Cap.
Fortnite
Cap.
दो लोग पता है मुझे, बज और वो स्टैक्स.
You don't know RB.
हाँ RB अब याद आ गया, मगर ऐसे पूरे सब
You don't know Meko.
लास्ट वाला तो
Cap.
लास्ट वाला तो 100% नहीं पता, लास्ट वाला तो 100% नहीं पता.
Right. Anyways, back to the topic, guys. Before I get called for veto, which we're talking about Varun Batra. So, anyways, the question, Godspeed, was legitimacy for our scene. Tell me, like, cause
I don't think so, man. I think there are Indian agents now everywhere. You have Apex, you have a Siege, I guess.
Apex is
You have
fair.
Indian-
Siege, I didn't know.
Yeah, and I think recognition is more. I think so. The league gets us more recognition.
Yeah, I mean
the slot
together.
G. Yeah, but I don't think having an agent. Morocco has an agent. Like, come on, what is like? What's happening in Africa in terms of riot? Like,
Yeah, Astra is from Ghana.
yeah, imagine. So it's. I don't think the servers matter really. Servers as in the agents really
Apex
matter.
में वो है ना Rampage.
If we get a second server, maybe.
Bangalore नहीं, Rampart. Yeah, Rampart. Second Indian server, that would be nice. So basically East Bay server, right? Like somewhere near Kolkata probably.
Somewhere.
And South Base.
South Base, you already have sort of a server because
South we get good ping. South we have two
and
servers
also-
already. We have Mumbai and Singapore, same ping मिलता है हम लोग को. We are good.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but East is very aloof. So
Yeah, Northeast
Delhi
especially.
server, bro. We need a Delhi server, I'm telling you.
Nah.
Why you wanna go there? You wanna go back to playing Delhi server?
Bro, Delhi server like makes more sense, bro, because it's like more central.
No, it is not.
What? Oh.
It is, trust me.
Bro, Delhi is just a case of
Bro.
internet people
Bro.
having to fix their shit. It is the closest place to Singapore. It should get good ping to Singapore, but they don't. They should
do,
be
I'm telling you.
Kolkata server, I think, because Northeast would have the best ping to Kolkata than any other place.
People from Northeast get like 60 pings, 50, 60
Imagine
pings
God
a day,
speed on 0
right?
ping, bro, it's over for everybody.
Bihar server best. Actually, Aman, you're right. Bihar server best. Bihar server, bro, will be actually so fun. Imagine. Okay, no, never mind. I don't want to imagine.
Can you go back to leaks, please? Thank you.
Yeah. Let's wrap it up with a question I saw in the chat like 2 minutes back, which is I won't ask you and Godspeed, Manav, unless you guys want to say it. But I think Godspeed is muted. But I think we would like, or everyone would like to know what everyone's dream G roster is going to be for league. So maybe Rexy, you can start us off. Are you here? Is Rexy on here?
Yeah, I am, but like even I don't have any idea.
नहीं आइडिया नहीं लीक्स नहीं पूछ रहे लाइक सिर्फ व्हाट वुड बी द
India,
you know
can it be any player पूरे दुनिया में?
yeah any player
Yeah.
it's
But
literally
it
dream
has to be
roster
3 SA, right?
no nothing like that it has to be 4
Yeah, I
players
think
from
so.
APAC no
Acha,
restriction.
sorry, APEC, sorry, not SA, APEC, yeah.
One import
What?
allowed from NA or EU 4 has to be from APAC
4 or 3? I think 3, yeah.
4.
4
Okay.
yeah
Like I'm bad at this. Like I don't think of the rosters, imaginary rosters.
you can even say I would love to see this player or this coach you know in
I
G
would love to see something. You know something?
no
You don't know SG something?
is he a Fortnite player
No. He's number 1 on the leaderboard. That guy is cracked, bro. Like honestly, he's probably the best gamer in the world.
Okay, how about this? We'll go about it this way, Rexy. I won't ask you names because I don't think that's fair. But how many players do you think stay on the roster? That is now 1, 2, 3,
Three.
4. 3. Okay. Nice. Ominous, serious. Are you guys
What?
here?
I didn't get your question. What?
We're talking about GE Dream Team. So, opinions on you. If you want, you can name names, but you can also just say how many players from SA stay according to you.
1.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's kind of obvious. Who?
I'm gonna say 2. I'm gonna say 2.
Okay. Serious? No, serious is different. Never mind. Pixel says 5. Godspeed, my love.
Either 2 or 3.
I'm
It's not
assuming you
either
guys don't
somewhere
want to
or-
talk about this, right?
I will say they should have one regional coaching staff member.
Nice. I love
One
that.
for sure. Yeah, I think one regional coaching staff member is
I think that's the
necessary.
most unlikely thing ever, but I love it.
I think they need it. I think it's a part of identity. It's a part of whatever. But I think one regional coaching staff member needed, which means, hi guys, please send me an offer again. I'm interested in working.
Well, yeah, you got them in, so of course.
Nah. But I think one regional coaching staff for sure. I think that's assistant coach and KP Razor on board if they can still do that.
I mean, there's
Or
assistant
one.
coach, there's strategic coach, there's analyst. There's a lot of
And
positions.
with the female or if they don't want someone to assist
Female
this guy,
coach.
it is female head coach for sure should be regional for sure.
I mean, the female team is likely to already have.
Yeah, they have Gunner is from
Yeah.
SA, so regional.
No,
so it
I'm
counts.
not saying they are taking OGX. Hello, I never.
I didn't say that. But I'm saying,
I
and
see.
by regional, I mean by regional, I don't have an issue with the rest of SA coaching staff, but I want to see an Indian person up there. I wouldn't have an issue with it, but I want to see an Indian head coach for the female team. And
Indian
I'm
head coach?
not for the female team for sure.
Oh, female team. Okay.
Yeah,
Is
for
it,
sure.
is it Gunner?
If
Is
the-
it Gunner Indian?
No, Gunner
No,
is
he's from
from
Pakistan.
Pakistan.
I don't have an issue. I'm not. So I don't want to be like, oh, he's not an inclusive person. He's not including all of SA. But just as in terms of GE's identity, I would wish that they had regional coaching staff.
Zefe as the coach.
Yeah, Zefe is the coach, man.
Bruh. Anyways. Godspeed, do you want to comment on this or no?
What on coaches? No, man.
No, not on coaches. Number of
No, the
players stay.
number.
Oh, number of players, as I said, 2 in 6, 1 in 5.
2 and 6, 1 and 5. Okay, nice.
Yeah, that's
And
One and five, matlab?
Matlab,
1 and 5 is playing 5.
Just to
It
clarify,
is playing
Godspeed,
five.
it's a compulsory
Oh.
6-man roster. From what I read in the rules.
Yeah, I know.
Huh.
That's what I'm saying.
So.
Yeah, I'd keep 2 in 6 and 1 in 5.
Okay. The second would be the 6th. Okay. Yeah, I think I
And
agree
I
with
would-
that the most. I find it unlikely 3, unless it's a business decision where I assume, of course, like I hope people don't take this the wrong way, but Indian players are going to be cheaper than a lot of SEA, Oceania, Korean, Japanese players. So business-wise, maybe they keep 3 just to reduce the expenses. But
For the
other-
first year, yeah, sure, I can see that.
yeah, just for the first year. But and
Yeah,
it
I
also
think
gives a
Diamond
way
players
to
are
help
also
them.
cheap.
Sorry?
I think Diamond players are also pretty. They can come pretty cheap.
No, I mean
Yeah.
like overall, no, like actually that makes sense because Damwon is Korean players. You don't have to do any of the moving
Yeah.
expenses, any of that. I don't know. This is where I'm a
I would
little
look
stuck.
at Lakia and Esperanza, maybe. Or
Yeah, even-
I'd look at Crazy Raccoons Astel.
Ah, yeah, exactly. So there are options, but let's see. 3 players in playing
And
5.
Lenny as well.
Yeah, whatever. Any top SEA initiator that you can get your hands on, even crazy guy. But I don't know,
Munchkin,
crazy
no.
guy. We've heard
Munchkin
different
is
Did
a
things.
dual. No,
Zorsha
Munchkin is-
get slot? Did Zorsha get slot?
No.
Then what about Scary?
Yeah, he's available.
Something. Yeah.
Shrey, I know that.
Dude,
or-
guys. If I hear another person saying FNS, Ye, or Chet in GE, I am 100% asking CA to banning this from chat.
Oh, but don't you think
150%.
Scary has better franchise offers?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, yeah, 100% will. Yeah, 100% will.
There you go.
ड्रीम
I
टीम में तो
hear
ले सकते हैं ड्रीम
anyone-
टीम में तो ले सकते हैं
Scary and Cruz
If I
are not
hear
retiring.
anyone saying this,
I don't know about Cruz, but Scary is definitely not retiring.
Scary is like still he was one of the best Like
Anyway,
controller.
He is the
so
best controller player in Asia.
it's not just the 50K thing, Shrey. There's other certain conditions that are there which I cannot talk about.
And also that's a floor.
Yeah, that's what the minimum.
There's
That's what I
also
mean
one
by
more
conditions.
question.
There's minimum standards for players, which I know because I helped VLT apply, which I can't talk about because that all comes under NDA. Maybe once it's all announced, we can talk about it. But till then, we're just gonna avoid that topic altogether and just talk about the fact that in general, I do believe Indian players will be cheaper. So hopefully, we get to see at least two. And I really like Malav's point the most. I think the regional coaching staff is the easiest way to go about it without messing up your business because I do genuinely believe India has a lot of talent in coaching staff. Okay, maybe not a lot, but definitely a decent chunk of talent. And yeah, so maybe they'll do that, maybe they
Who?
won't. Either ways,
Who? Okay. Since
You!
you're saying this, who?
you.
No, apart from
You're
you.
not available, but I'm not naming names, Godspeed, screw you.
I'm not.
Tell me
When I
how many
said,
good
when
coaches
I
are
said,
there in India.
I'll
okay. When
maintain.
I said, when guys, it was my point. When I said regional coaching staff ahead, when they picked me up, I wasn't a known quantity either in the Valorant scene as a coach and analyst. I trust G's ability to find the right person for it,
Scout.
and more likely, yeah, I trust them, trust their scouting ability.
You would
I'm
go for
100% sure
someone
they will.
unknown now with franchises there. Would
Yeah,
they go for
it's a little
someone
hard.
proven?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little too much to ask for. I agree, but
Also,
I
with
think I
your
would
situation,
definitely
it was
love to
very
see.
different, Malav. There weren't any coaches available anyway. So at that time, taking a punt on you made sense, right? Because there weren't coaches available anyway in India. Like
No,
no
but
coaches, not even in India. Even outside, we didn't know about coaches a lot. So taking a punt on you made absolute sense back then. And also, you also persevered, right? You have to understand, you also
Yeah,
persevered.
but that's because yeah, I agree. That's a different part of the story that
no,
someone has
but
to work their
I
ass
don't
off.
think
They
the
have to
point is
grind and
just
get
for
that
the
in,
male
right?
roster, right? It could be female roster.
Yeah,
Analysts could also be Indian.
yeah,
Why not?
anything. I would love to see a
Yeah.
representative from our region. And everyone in chat was saying, drop Hellranger. Bro, come on. Y'all are fucking. Dude, Bhavin gets way too much hate and people undermine his achievements and what he's done for the team way too much.
That
People
I
undermine him way too much. I hate it. And
I think
what pisses me off most is whenever you see someone making an SA dream roster and they don't have Bhavin as an IGL in it, everyone's saying let's not like everyone's first person to be on the chopping block is Hellranger, and I fucking hate that. I know how much
no.
that guy works for the scene. I know how much he's done for the team and the org, and I would and you guys should understand what all achievements he has in the scene. Just doesn't get enough credit, in my opinion.
that's the case with most IJLs though, and coaches for that
No,
matter.
dude, no. Regionally, I think Anti and Amaterasu get a lot more credit than Hellranger does. A
Oh,
lot more credit.
now in Valorant, sure. In
Yeah.
CSGO, there
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
Hellranger was the best, and right now, even I would say Hellranger has always been my favorite IGL. In terms of
Yeah.
picking, if I had to pick a dream roster, I wouldn't go for Hellranger. That is just my personal preference because I'm
Yeah.
not looking at it from now. I'm looking at it 5 years down the line. I want a roster who can sustain 5 years down the line.
Yeah, whatever. Like, even I still think, even if Hellranger is not in a playing capacity, he
Oh
definitely
shit.
deserves to be a part of the organization
Oh, definitely,
from a support
definitely.
staff point of view. I think
Hellranger has a brilliant
if
mind, man.
yeah, I think past their playing age, Hellranger and Kappa will make for great support staff members, and I think that should definitely be the path they go down
And I think
and
that
choose
is
for
very
themselves.
necessary because right now in India, there are many people masquerading as coaches and analysts and not really are
Hmm.
one, to
Yeah,
be
and I
very
think
honest.
I think if
So
Helen Kappa do it, they would be absolutely
Which is
amazing at the
why
job.
which is why I was very pissed off with the point that Malav said that find you. No, there are many people who are literally posing as coaches and analysts right now instead of being one. When they
no,
get to
but
work, they
Godspeed,
are
Godspeed. See, on that point, all I will say is for the longest times when we would get on his stream, there's a reason I would say that I think most of India's coaching talent is right here, you know. But I also vehemently disagree with the fact that just because it's a business doesn't mean you shouldn't scout for new talent. Because as someone who is business minded, the best way to encourage and get the same value is to scout, find that one person who's going to be hella fucking cheap compared to anyone else, and use that person appropriately. Like even in Ominous, for example, right? I personally did not know Ominous, but his fucking data analytics skills are insane. So if you don't scout, how are you going to find them?
No, because Ominous was already pre-scouted. Nobody
From
needed to
RIB,
scout
na?
Ominous. Yeah, so he did
That's
his
what I
job.
mean.
He scouted himself. He made himself available to everyone. Okay, and also this thought of like you guys are treating franchise as an experiment. Oh, we can scout this assistant coach or this analyst or this one. It is not an experiment, guys. It is a very big thing that has happened for India, and I think so we should treat it as such and not as an experiment, because who knows what happens 5 years
mean,
down the
No,
line,
I'm
4 years down
not
the line,
saying it
we
should
won't
be
get
an
a slot
experiment
again.
though. But there are like
But
expense
you are.
limits. Na? You can't just get the best coach, best analyst, best female team, best IGL, everything, whatever. You can't get everything with certain amount of money. So you have to make
Dude, coaches are
concessions.
very cheap in the scene. You know that, we know that. Come on. Let's not talk about cost-effective coaches. Literally,
Wait.
coaches are cheap.
also, yeah.
Did you guys see what I tweeted like a few hours back? It was from VLR.
No, hold on, let me open it.
It's about
Wait, from
it's about what you guys are discussing right now.
The cost effectiveness.
No, just check it out.
But also Godspeed, when I mentioned that I would love to have seen like a coach and an analyst and like someone being scouted, someone new, that's also from our region that us as a region have had very poor scouting lines and very poor scouting history. So that's a completely different conversation as well. Like we
No,
would
but
have
I'm saying
had the
not in
issue.
terms of franchise, right? Like,
Yeah, I think
I
I just said to maintain identity. Like
yeah,
just
that's fine. Just do whatever you want, but
yeah.
you can't bring in an assistant coach who has literally nothing to show. Like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but even I had to, like, everyone needs to work. Come on, man. Yeah, bring an intern. I never see your words were assistant coach, analyst, head, female head coach. Okay,
Yeah, I
I'm very
think
pissed off of these three terms, because there are people who actually have to work hard instead of just being experimented. Okay,
I
I'm
mean
very
but
sorry,
like
but for franchise, experimentation cannot be the way. If it's RG, they can experiment right now. If you say RG can, yeah, definitely they can. VLT can, maybe, yeah, they can. They have a long time before they can challenge for. Yeah, no, I'm just giving you examples that people can. But when you are in the franchise, you cannot name someone assistant coach with no experience, nothing, just because you're scouting him.
yeah, I mean but like let's say even if we don't scout someone, you don't think there is regional coaching staff which can coach at an assistant level?
Right now,
Uh, from even at the game changers level, let's say, not at the main roster level.
I mean, game changers level, you don't even know, you don't have enough tournaments to actually
Yeah, sure. But
talk
my only
about.
question is, okay, who do you think in the current supporting staff that we have, like let's say everyone included, how many competent members do you think there are?
I don't know. I can see HBK. I can maybe
That
talk
was
about Hacker. Um, I don't know anyone else, like, apart from
exactly those are the two names that
you
I was
two.
thinking of as well when yeah, for me, when I said
Yeah, but not scouting. That's not scouting. They're already proven, right?
yeah,
Hacker has
but I
been
would
here.
love to see yeah, but I would love to see someone being scouted the way I got an opportunity for G. I would love for someone else to have the same experience
The
or for
situation
someone
was
else to get the same
different,
level.
Malav.
I
Yep.
agree to that. I agree. But I don't I certainly believe that there will be someone or there is someone as talented as I am or as talented or what achievements I have gotten in the scene, or there's someone who can match that easily, but it's just not known. I think
Maybe
that's a
he
total
is,
possibility.
but he has to prove himself first, right? You
Correct.
can't
Yeah.
scout anyone.
Correct.
A coach or analyst, you cannot scout similarly like a player. They have nothing. So maybe tell, if he actually wants to do something,
Which
how?
is which is exactly why I've been asking everyone who's a part of the scene to stream more and to put themselves
That
out there.
is
But
very
अगर
weird.
वो लोग अभी वो लोग वो नहीं करेंगे तो उसमें मैं नहीं कर सकता ना कुछ. I've been
मैं
telling
वही मैं
Kohli
बोल
to
रहा हूँ.
stream. हाँ. So
if there's nothing to look for, you can't look. Yeah.
Exactly what I'm saying. They first need to put out something, right? Like
You know what is the
Yeah,
best place to find analysts? What is the best place?
which
TLR,
is
TLR
Yeah.
comment section.
Reddit.
Nah, it's Reddit.
Okay.
Valorant
Reddit has
subnet.
yeah.
R
There's
r
people
r
who
r
CA,
slash
you're
competitive
muted.
Valorant.
They're saying.
How am I muted? You can hear me, right?
No, I can hear you.
I
Yeah.
can
I muted myself on
I made
Streamlabs.
it
My bad.
nice,
Oh
lovely,
shit. Okay, I
Yeah.
lovely.
have to go do
And
it.
three,
Okay, you guys
yeah, go
continue.
for it.
Continue.
But yeah, I just think I am I have been severely disappointed by a region for its lack of analysts for like 6 months when I was in GE. I don't think there was anyone who was doing analysis or anything when I was in GE for like 6 months.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, there were. I don't. There were not many. Come on, CA, Godspeed,
Not
UBS. The
talking
three of
about
us.
Hello?
you.
Yeah, sorry.
Not
The
I
three
talking
of
had
about
us.
you.
to.
Hello.
The
He's
three
going
of
He
us.
said
potato. We're not
no.
talking about you.
Okay,
Are
fair.
no as in no up and coming.
No, yeah. What the fuck? The
You are
three of us
already up,
are
and I
different.
think you
Yeah,
have already come a long time ago.
we had. Yeah, the three of us is a different
Wait,
conversation.
what? CA came, bro?
Oh my god.
You have a match. You have a match. Go warm up. Go warm up. Warm up.
Warming up, bro.
Yeah, but see,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, Malav. You need to put out something. That's what I'm saying.
Who is Sonic? Is he also one of your players? He also wants to join? He's also in the Discord. Should I move him up too? Okay. I'll just move him if he's
I'm
your
here
player.
to listen what CC plays. Yeah, what's up, CA?
Alright, so
How you guys do the bit? I'll just put myself.
Hello, Sieh, what's up? All
All
good,
good,
brother.
all good.
so I think Team Snakes came first. You can call toss Team Snakes heads or tails.
Tails.
Okay. Okay, you want what do you want?
Team A.
Team A. Alright. Ban first.
Breeze.
Next. Chilcord.
See. Mute stream, see. Mute stream. You can hear the stop audio.
I am
We
extremely
can talk about that
sorry,
later.
but
And also,
I just realized that Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job. I know. I've
Yeah.
been watching your chat. Yeah.
Not a streamer, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We're
But yeah,
playing.
the Conspiracy and I conversation is more or less over. We spoke
yeah,
about
see,
it completely. You
see,
missed out
I
on the
was,
conversation.
yeah, I
Can
was
you
alluding to
recap?
the fact that, yeah, so basically what I said to Mala when we both came to an agreement, and he and I are saying the same thing, is
Yeah,
that
just different ways of.
he's saying there needs to be scouting of talents other than players, and I'm saying for the want of scouting, you need for discoverability, you need to put out something that needs to be discovered or can be discovered as well.
Yeah,
You
agreed.
can't
That's
just
how I started.
yeah. So that's what I
So
said,
like,
that
Both of us thought.
Malav
wait, so
is
you
talking about his own situation, but Malav and CA both first did casting and analysis, and through that they put out some their own views and content and opinions, and through that they then hustled and got whatever they wanted.
Yeah,
right?
like to be frank, most of my analysis stream, this is as much Malav's channel as it is mine. We started together on this channel, both of
No,
us.
no, it's definitely no, no, no. Don't give me credit for stuff I didn't do much. Man, come on, you've done way more
No,
stuff.
I
I don't
mean,
deserve
no,
any of
bro,
that
but
credit.
I mean, like, I wouldn't be able to do as much without the conversations I had with you. You were my soundboard, you know? But I didn't know
Yeah,
about stream back then.
yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
that's what
That
I
was
mean.
just
Like,
fun. Yeah, yeah. That's yeah.
You
But
know,
I don't.
can I say something?
of
Yeah,
course,
Yeah. See, the thing is, you guys talk about scouting players, right? Like, what? How do you know this player is good?
because he plays good.
true.
Yeah, he plays
Yeah,
good.
so
You
the eye
watch
test.
you watch something, right? Yeah, the eye test exactly. So it works the same way for analysts and coaches as well. You know,
I
they
will
need to put
say,
themselves out there. They need to put themselves out there somewhere, so you see them. That is how you recognize them, or maybe give them a tryout or something like that.
now, I will mention there are coaches out there and analysts out there that you guys straight up don't know of that I personally did not know of till this week. I'll give you one example. This guy called Vandelak, who is coaching Anadi Army now. I didn't
Yeah, I
know.
know.
I didn't know
I
about
know.
him till we met in the lobby, and I checked out they did a stream. Now I haven't watched the stream, so I don't know how good, bad, whatever. But I'm saying there are people who are trying to put themselves out there. So there is
You know,
hope for.
yeah, yeah. The thing is, obviously, every day I check my DM. There's at least one guy saying, "How do I do this? Where do I get data from?" and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
it so every day there's at least one guy saying, asking me, from where do I get my data from? I want to do this. I want to do that. So I'll tell you that just talking about the SA region in particular, right? If you like, I can name so many people who have posted stuff on Twitter, and it's brilliant stuff that you'd actually love reading and watching their visualizations and all that.
Okay.
But I can assure you that you have probably never heard of them.
Okay, perfect. So you know what? I have to run for my match, but I did plan a series of debate streams to have. I think this is a perfect topic to do it because it's India based. So we're gonna pick up exactly here because I agree with what Ominous is saying, even though I don't have the data you're mentioning, I don't know who these people are. But I do think there are people trying to put themselves out there. But I think
Yeah, and
Godspeed is
yeah, these people are not I don't know, like SEA or SE. These are Indian people. I've talked to them personally.
Yeah, yeah, I
And
know. I
I have
have
even
sent a few people to Ominous myself only.
yeah, I've even mentioned, like, this guy called Janu Shah. I mentioned you, right?
Oh, I know
Godspeed.
Janush.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was from my university.
Oh, nice.
I've never heard of him. I'll
See,
check out his
I
profile.
appreciate
Does it have a
people
link
like
or
that
something?
because I remember people like Janush coming in my DMs a year back or so and asking, how do we start? And my answer is always the same, just start, bro. Like, literally, just start.
Bro, like 2 3 people also messaged me. I just use your response and be like, just that.
Yeah,
No, I'll
and
tell
they
you
do it,
something.
so I
My very
appreciate that.
first stint at Reckoning, right? There was a guy who wanted to be analyst. He came, he said, I want to be analyst. I asked him a few questions to check his knowledge. It was not there. Okay. Then I asked him, how do I know that you're an analyst? He's like, I am an analyst. I was
I'm
like,
telling you.
great, great. Then I told him, see, I'll give you 1 month. Please go make a dossier of one region or of one league, one VRL, one group stage, one challenges, any tournament, and pick one team and make a dossier and show me that you're actually an analyst, and I'll hire you on the spot. I am guaranteeing you, I'll hire you on the spot, despite what Sharky says. Okay, and he never came back. He never even contacted me again.
Saj.
People want jobs.
Drop the name, bro.
People
Drop the
don't.
name. Drop the fucking name, bro.
Yeah,
I don't even remember.
I can give you a similar example. Similar guy, he messaged me. I asked him to like work as a volunteer because back then, Run It Back
Oh,
was looking for volunteers. Okay, I recommended him. He joins. I don't know. He gives his introduction, and the next thing he messages me privately is, "Bro, how much am I going to get paid?"
yeah.
Lol.
No, there are many people. Like
Alright,
I
guys.
know many people are in this industry who, from their first gig, wanted money. Like the only thing they wanted was money, and not the. They were not interested in what job they had, but
Sharky,
rather
why you
how
don't
much
follow me?
they would earn.
Honestly, those are
I put that guy's link in your chat. Like, if you can show some of his work on your stream,
yeah.
like I'm sure that guy deserves a lot more followers.
I will
Oh
quickly
yeah,
do
definitely.
it, but I need to get. Oh wow, here. I will be the first one.
He follows me. Oh, I haven't followed back.
Yeah. He's a very
No,
nice
I
guy.
know.
I've
This
seen
thing.
this.
Oh yeah, I've seen this thing. I've
I've
seen
seen
them.
this.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And
Yeah,
about
I retweeted
Vandalak,
it as well.
the thing is, CA, you might not have heard of him, but I heard of him very, very early on.
No,
with
I know
Vandalak.
him because he was one of the first few people to DM me like over a year back. I remember that.
So that's what I'm saying. Vandalak. No, not Janush.
Oh,
I'm talking about
Vandalak. No, I
Vandalak.
don't know. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
don't know him?
Vandalak used to coach me like since like,
TI.
1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know him before TI. There was a team called HSE. Like he used to be our coach.
Okay, so imagine I know him from TI. Okay, he used to coach a team called TI. So he's
Team
been
instinct.
Team
around.
instinct.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been around. It's just that you don't know of him, CA. But if someone is doing a job as a coach or something, most likely someone will know.
Nice. Arey,
But
I know
there are
someone.
people
That's
who
why
no
my
one
point
knows.
was I agree. My point was just that मेरे को नहीं पता कौन क्या है because obviously I don't really look into that much. But I'm sure there is scope for what Malav was suggesting. That's all I was trying to say. But I have to run, guys, because I have to
There needs to
brief
be
my team.
counterbalance.
Yeah. I need to brief our team before the match because honestly, I think this is our hardest match.
You just have to say Venka go kill, Son go kill.
Well, वो भी बोलना पड़ता है ना.
Okay, I
One
just like
by
Venka's
one.
good. I think
I have a
even,
new Maka go kill too, who is cracked. So
yeah. What about
full
what about
No,
what
techno
about
BC ने और techno को kill नहीं बोला. Oh no.
what about Techno
no,
kill?
techno को
nah,
kill
nah.
नहीं बोलता हूँ मैं बोलता हूँ techno को clutch. Techno is our clutch.
What wait?
Satan, what about Satan?
Techno
What about
Verge?
Satan?
What about Techno
Oh.
Verge jersey? When do you say that?
Oh.
Satan is our leader.
What about leader?
Yes, he is. He's the most. How do I say this?
जो मतलब bro, like he's the leader because वो BT सबसे कम खाता है.
Yes, correct.
Wow.
Exactly.
Like
That
that
is very
doesn't
important.
make you leader.
Bro, that is
If
insanely
you want him
important.
to be benched or something, you can just let us know, man.
Nah, Venki and
So
Satan
Malav-
have
Or
this
just something. It's chill.
Malav, can I
BDSM
move in
kind
with
of
you?
relationship, you know?
What the
Malav, Malav, can I move in with you, Malav, please?
Yeah, sure, bro. Like honestly, I don't
Let's
even
sleep
mind.
on the floor, bro. I don't care, but I just
Dude, my
want
bed's
to.
big enough. Chill, it's chill. We'll put a pillow between the both of us.
Nah, without the pillow.
Alright,
I want to
guys.
feel your
And
boner.
also,
Thank
Sharky
you.
can confirm what I said, CA.
Why would I need
the-
confirmation?
No, the guy, like other people, if they need confirmation, Sharky, I was talking
If other
about the
people
guy.
need confirmation, go fuck yourself. If whatever Godspeed says is gospel.
Yeah, we don't doubt what speaks.
Exactly. Godspeed. Anyways, I really need to go. I'm really sorry. I wish our
Good
match was
luck.
supposed to be at 6 p.m.
Good luck, Venka.
Thank you, thank you.
guys.
Bye.
Venka, yeah, go kill today, okay? Thoda.
I'll try.
Yeah,
Yeah.
show Fortnite.
Oh, and
Sure,
oh
Fortnite,
fuck,
yeah.
our match isn't being streamed. Otherwise, no, match is not being
L,
streamed.
L, L.
Yeah.
The other matches.
Can we have an offline stream? Whoever
Yeah.
is the TO guys.
Yeah.
It's esports. Z.
Esport. Arey, it's
Yeah, they can
Dhairya.
stream.
Ask Dhairya. Speed.
No, the other match is getting streamed. The medal versus
Arey,
no one.
we know who works in the higher ups.
Dhairya left. Dhairya left.
Dhairya left? Come.
Yeah. It's only Varun now. I don't know.
Varun's still there. No? Varun,
Just come chill, God. We'll stream it for you guys.
Okay,
Oh,
fine.
I don't know
let's go,
if
let's
that
go.
is allowed, but we will check.
Okay, then it's
and
not
let
being
you
streamed
know.
for us.
No, we
Oh, it is
cannot
not
be in the
being.
same Discord, but
Yeah.
you guys can do something else.
Unless
No, it's okay. We're not getting it streamed, guys. It's fine.
Yeah.
We'll get out something.
I'll ask the admin. There's no reason not to ask because I do love our fracture comp and I would love you guys to check it out. But yeah. Anyways, I will end the stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely thought this was going to be somewhere dead, but 300 plus likes is freaking amazing.
Let's go. W
And-
streamer.
Nah, still S
Why is there no
streamer,
chat
but
revenue?
W audience.
I took
W
membership.
audience.
Yeah, thank you guys for
Where's the
coming.
chat revenue? Why is there
Chat-
no chat revenue?
This
I
is
gave- I had a membership.
Oh,
That
it,
doesn't
it
come in
updates
chat
later.
revenue,
And
huh?
chat revenue is
no,
super
no,
chat.
no. See, you updated the membership status, na? It showed mine also is expired.
Yeah, even
No,
after
no.
new man.
Yeah, but he took it just now on this stream.
Oh.
Yeah. So the chat revenue is not membership. Chat revenue is super chat.
Oh, bro, you're like 99 cents a month, bro.
Also, did you end your stream? Did you end your stream? I will leave, bro. I will leave.
Not yet.
अभी end नहीं करा ना?
No,
Angel,
we're
Angel is
ending
joining. Angel is joining Navi.
अरे भाई वो तो उन्होंने
I'm
leak
not
किया है.
surprised at all.
तो-
That makes a lot of sense.
No, but
नहीं,
Navi-
they only leaked it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Navi leaked it.
Bro, Chillcott players, I would have told Techno if I could before. If you like, bro, don't pay YouTube money, bro. GPay कर दो मेरे को. YouTube 30% लेती है. No, I'm kidding.
अरे no, but we want the badge and shit, no.
I know. That's why I'm kidding. Just take the cheap membership,
give-
guys. The
Just
50
give
rupees.
50 memberships, man. Yeah, just
30
give
rupees
50
wala.
membership.
30
I can
rupees
pay
wala,
99 cents
sasta hai, you get all the badge, emotes, everything. And all of that is going to get updated, guys. I'm genuinely full on back content. That's why we're making reels and shit. So go follow everyone you saw here today.
Nice reels, bro. Nice reels, bro. Nice
Lenka.
reels, bro.
Yeah.
W reels.
Techno, Godspeed, Malav, who did I forget?
Bye, guys.
Everyone who came, just go through the stream. Their names are their handles. Go follow them. And if you don't mind, follow me as well. I appreciate it. But yeah,
Don't
peace
follow
out.
Malav, okay?
We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Follow Malav the
Yeah,
most.
it's fine if you
He's
guys
gonna
don't
show
follow
you
me.
all kinds of cool shit from Canada, Canada.
Yeah, I keep posting it.
Yo, next time you come to India, bring a lot of Reese's, okay?
Reese's, you want?
Bro, I
Reese's.
fucking
Oh wait,
love
not Reese's.
The
Reese's.
peanut butter cups.
Yeah.
Man, bro, I love them. I order one pack for 500 every fucking month or something.
Bye.